All right, hello, we're back. Actually, this time. Nope, they did it again. Okay, we're not doing the thing where it decides to, not record my audio. We ain't doing that. So, everyone, after a long hiatus, welcome back to the Hougeki Heroes campaign, the Trials of the Wickermen. Today, we have Hedge, Pod, Phil, Jose, and a special returning guest later in the night. But we'll get to that in a bit. How's everyone doing?
I could burn everyone alive right now. So perfectly in character.
Okay.
Preferably we don't do that.
Yeah.
I will find you.
Especially given where y'all are. Well, actually, no. There's a lot of water to put y'all out. Let's put it out.
Just dump people over the ship.
Or just, throw Amelie in the water, too. So, anybody remember where we left off?
I
need a recap.
Good! Because I didn't either until I watched the episode back.
Yeah, I genuinely do not remember. I'm sorry. Like, there ain't an inkling of a memory up in here right now. I do not remember. I'm sorry.
You're good. But last episode, y'all made the trip over to Runadavia, specifically the Runadavian capital of Alamus. From there, y'all met with Misha, y'all armed up, y'all spoke to the Crown Princess Tamar. Y'all found out a little bit of information, you talked a little bit with Caretaker, you basically just had a good time in the city. Enjoyed yourselves. Varys got to talk more with Misha, figure out where they sat, and things happened. Not gonna go into that.
Did they figure out where they sat, or it was more like
pan to the fireplace?
Did they figure out where they sat, or it was more like
Yes.
Misha just showing up?
Yeah, no, y'all talked about it. But yep, and then various people talked to various gods. Everyone got to meet a certain individual in the thing previous, where y'all all shared a dream and have been training under your respective Primarchs. So now, y'all have set off into the most dangerous country in the world, into Kud, into the capital city of Vorgank.
Ooh. I'm excited.
And as you guys are sailing up, I know it's a short recap, but there wasn't a lot that happened last episode. It was kind of a short one, but in addition, it was mostly people just talking.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, don't apologize.
I did a lot of the talking last session.
It was a lot of Hedge, so why are you apologizing? But,
As usual.
Well, bro, what can I say? I'm the main character, bro. Maybe you should get good. I will not be defeated, Phil.
Yeah, no. And by the way, guys, if y'all don't play League of Legends, this is Bilgewater. It's a city from League of Legends, basically a pirate city. This is also Vorgank. I'm using the art. You'll realize very quickly what this is all the stuff this is based off of.
Dirty trash League of Legends players.
Biggest game in the world.
Dirty.
All
Dirty
right.
trash players.
But as y'all are sailing in on, on the Night Siren, on your ship, y'all start to smell a mixture of fish and shit, for lack of a better term.
Good.
You smell the sea,
Fish?
but there's that faint smell of shit mixed in.
It's just like New Orleans.
Yes!
Minus the weed. I'm gonna miss the weed smell.
I was gonna say the booze and regret, but this place has that too. Sorry, Nolans. I love
Yeah,
you,
you
but
can't
you
smell.
deserve it.
You can't smell the. You can't smell the regret during Mardi Gras, baby.
Yes, you can.
Would you be able to smell the
Not over
regret
the fucking
after
liquor.
Mardi Gras?
Say what?
Said, won't you be able to smell the regret once Mardi Gras is done?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
It's
you'll
not
need a
during, it's
shower.
after.
It smells like
You'll
vomit.
need a shower.
Ugh.
Ooh, lordy.
As y'all sail in up the river, up the mighty Tirus River. You reach, so you start to go into the mouth of it, and you start to see various outposts along the river as you get closer and closer to the city itself. You start to realize and you look and see that this city is divided effectively. There are just parts where it looks like the city was carved into the side of a mountain. But not like in a dwarven way, not like Kiz. It's more so that people
They're
want
working
some
with what
places
they
that
got.
they could hide.
Mhm.
So, what do y'all do?
Are we
Where
still on the
right
boat?
now?
Yeah, y'all are still on the Night Siren.
Have
Okay.
we like gone the ship to the docks and stuff?
Are you, so you're heading over to the dock?
I assume that's on our next course of action should be, right? Like,
Like, if we're not in the middle of the water, I mean, if we walk off this ship, we're not just gonna fall into the middle of the water. There will be a dock for us, right?
yeah. I assume,
Okay,
You
yeah,
just
we're
gotta
not in
go
the
over to
middle
the dock.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
go with that. Before I
Perfectly
take to the
clarified.
dock, can Varus talk to Emily?
Go for it. Y'all can talk while on the ship.
Yeah.
This is gonna be exciting.
Varus probably pulled Emily up, like that is just the two of them at the wheel of the ship, I believe is the correct terminology. I don't know ship shit, even though my character does.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and as they're into the docks, Varus looks at Emily and he goes, "So, Emily, we're going into probably one of the poorest countries in Abilene, and also having to talk to the leader of the poorest country in Abilene. Uh,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be really blunt. They're
Yeah.
going to do their best to get underneath your skin.
Yeah.
I need you to do me the smallest favor
Okay.
and not blow the people up or
Okay.
the dreadlord up, and
All
instead
right.
channel that energy into blowing up whatever we have to face when we go to the crazy cold place we're supposed to go,
Cold snap
Can,
wastes.
the cold snap waste.
can do, big boss man. Also, I am feeling super optimistic today. You don't know it, but I did you a bit of a favor.
You did?
Just, well, hopefully.
Huh? You looked
Troll,
very confused and he's just like, oh,
trolls, death, revival, that kind of thing. Hopefully the scale is a little bit tipped now, you know what I'm saying?
By the way, that did not help Varys' situation in the slightest.
Amelie doesn't know that, right?
Amelie may have interpreted incorrectly, but you get the
It was
feeling,
definitely,
yeah, no, Amelie helped settle her own debt.
yeah, it was definitely for religious slash selfish reasons, but hopefully, even though as a player I know this doesn't really make a difference because we were just told it didn't make a difference. Hopefully, you know how it is. You gotta hope for something.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Amelie, and hopefully I won't be jump scared to death.
You are
Hopefully.
so welcome. As she like punches him in the shoulder.
And you just see him like kind of look over his shoulder a tiny bit, just like, oh boy, oh boy,
Well, how are
oh
you
boy.
looking over your shoulder?
Like, sorry, it's like one of those like you just like a lean over his shoulder, like out of the corner of his eye, like slight tilted corner of his eye, like, oh boy.
Looking up at any of the outposts or anything?
I guess I am looking at the
Just
like
looking up and
the
around.
yeah.
Well, say with that, you you just see outposts and whatnot.
Thank God.
You look around for that ghost flight here, and you don't seem to find it around.
That's good.
Which it would be very easy to point out here, because everything is various coats of blue, green, and brown, with red banners everywhere. It seems.
Yeah, I think I would lead us. Yeah, at that point, I would lead us to the dock because we're supposed to get to the Gill, right? And then from there, go meet
Yep.
the Red Lord.
Yep. And then at this point, I'll say as y'all near one of the docks, you see an Arakakra take flight over and fly over to your ship. What business do you have here?
I pull out the papers.
Ugh. All right. You'll pay the docking fee when you say when you're pulled to port.
How much is the docking fee?
10 gold.
Okay.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Bro, Jesus. Do I get advantage because I used to work at a bunch of docks?
Yes.
Okay. Because I need it. I have a
Intelligence
mind.
or wisdom. Take your pick.
Okay, wisdom, because it's a -2 versus +1. With advantage. Oh, that's actually not bad. 16.
16. You know that is like 10 times what it should be. But he's already flown off.
Fuck you!
Are you saying that?
Yeah.
I! Fuck you too! This is a
I'm wrong.
completely
No.
different guy who just shouts "fuck you too."
So,
Hi!
Varys, are
Fuck
you...
you too, you bastard!
So, Varys,
Nope,
you sure about that? Keeping it all inside of myself and channeling it later? Are you sure about that?
Listen,
Because I could use a good campfire smell right about now.
we aren't burning people for charging us extra. We can tell them to go fuck themselves, though.
I guess.
You pull up to dock, and you see a different set of people here. One of them is an orc, one of them is a human, and one appears to be a Triton, actually.
Okay.
The orc steps up and it's like, pull your ship to port. Have the docking fee ready.
Yeah, 5 gold.
10.
You're only
We
doing
just...
that because I have a Ronadavian flag on my ship.
Hey, T-Rex, are you getting a rest?
Sorry, I didn't hear that, Hyper.
Sorry, I'm trying to do that. I'm
No.
trying to do basically a Cockney accent. I can't.
Yeah, see, I don't bother
Cockney
with
accent,
accents.
I guess. This is the best way I'll try to do it. Oi, T-Rex!
That's pretty good.
Oi, T-Rex! No, it comes out Irish every time.
It's more important you say the
accent.
words than maintain the
Cockney,
accent.
Cockney. T-Rex, why don't you let them alone?
Just the cheat code is just to say bruv everything. Like, oi, terrorist, bruv! Oi, bruv!
Why don't you
bruv.
leave T-Rex? Why don't you leave them be, bruv? As you see this, I say this tabaxi, orange fur, long, very lean. I say long arms and legs, very lithe, very lean.
Ooh.
With these like very piercing golden eyes, again bright orange fur, wearing some black and brown armor. You're vouching for these, Urza? You might want to watch out there, girly. Let's be honest, love, you couldn't catch me if you tried. Get him out of here.
Has the Trident said anything yet?
No, he's been mostly silent over the course. The human was the one who's talking normally, the gruff voice was the orc.
Yeah.
So, by the flag, I take it you're the Wickermen.
Yep, that's us.
Something like that.
Welcome to the shittiest city on Earth. I'll say on this planet. Welcome to Vargang.
Can't be that bad if you're here. Amelie is a little bit
Flattery will
visibly
get
pink
you
in the face.
nowhere in this city.
Oh, I doubt that very highly.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is going to be fun. So, I'm Erza.
Misha said to say hi.
Ah, little one can drink. Scary, almost, how much she can drink. Seriously, I can't figure out how she does it, but it's just for someone who's a full foot shorter than me, she really should not be able to drink me under the table. But yeah, like I said, I am Erza, the fastest woman in the world. And I'm supposed to take you to see the old bastard back at the shithole. So, least we can do is make this an entertaining walk. Normally, I don't do that. So,
Ooh.
watchers, what are your names?
Josaku.
Garrus?
What about you, Spooks?
Well, I am bewitched, as she gives a little bit of a bow. But you can call me Amelie.
Amelie. Alright. Hey, human. What's your name?
Oh, is she talking to me?
Yeah, when she said Spooks, she was talking to you.
In Thieves' Cant, I'm gonna say Finn Fairplay.
I thought that was. Never mind.
Yeah, these kid is like sign language.
I thought it was a written language, but never mind.
It's spoken, written, and
I didn't know it was spoken. I thought it was just
Yeah.
syllabic
yeah.
and written.
No, you can speak it. It just takes 10 times the what's it called? The time it would usually take to communicate something.
Holy shit! 10 times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like I'm like going on for a minute, basically telling her my name.
It's
Yeah,
like everyone's just staring
don't
at
do
him.
that. Nobody in this town wants to have to speak Thieves' Cant. Like, we all understand it, but like none of us actually want to take the time to speak it. We have more important things to do. Most of them involve not stepping in shit. As she actually like stops Finn from walking, she points down, and you did almost just step in shit.
And Thieves' Cant, I'm going to respond by saying I'm going to communicate exclusively in Thieves' Cant while I'm here.
So how long does that take? Like 5 minutes, Phil?
Probably like for the rest of the. I'm just gonna be talking in the
Eventually
back.
she puts like a finger to your lips. No, just
He pulls out the sign language at that
I
point.
start signing. Yeah, as soon as she starts like puts the thing, I'm gonna start signing the rest of it.
you want
This
to
is
see a sign?
entertaining.
Here's your sign. I don't like you. I don't like you.
Amelie.
So, welcome. Like I said, welcome to the city of shit. Ah, fuck! I accidentally clicked one of my bookmarks instead of my editor. One moment. There we go.
Oh, quick question, and I say this in confidence. Is there like a title or anything that Dreadlord likes to go by, so we don't like piss him off or anything?
It's like she stops well on her tracks. Wait, that's what you're here to do? That's what you're here to do?
Oh, I thought
You're here to talk to
would've-
Godak.
Yeah, yeah, I thought Varys would have filled you in. That's kind of his job.
Why is that my job?
You do most of the talking. You were Amelie, I figured, you know.
No, I'm gonna kick that old man's ass.
Who's the old man?
Oro.
That's that's your guild leader, right?
I've heard a lot about him. I'm very eager to meet him.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about him too. Not really good things though.
I'm sure that's
he lives up to his reputation.
See, exactly. He's gonna be
Unfortunately.
great.
He's gonna be great.
I'm gonna love this
just,
guy.
Just don't mention that you're here with him. Just
Ah, yeah, because you will die. Yeah.
no more that everyone hates Oro, and well, he's off limits. And so are the Lost Ones. That doesn't exactly extend to people from outside of Good.
Yeah.
The tribes especially really don't like him.
Wait, why do they hate Oro?
Who are the tribes?
You know that Kud is basically it's called the criminal nation, but at the same time, like it mostly runs independently. It's just that in times of like war or anything like that, the tribes would unite underneath the Solitude's banner, being the Orcish tribes. Kud is actually the ancestral home of orcs. That's why there's such a high percentage of the population that is Orcish as opposed to other races. You look around and you do notice that easily half of the people that you're seeing around are orcs. The rest is basically like a motley mix-up of like humans, tritons, all that kind of stuff.
Eh?
Yeah,
Well, Varys oughta fit right in. He knows Triton, doesn't he? Or
Who knows
Aquin?
Aquin?
Aquin.
I don't know if Tritons speak Aquin. I don't know what they
They
speak.
do.
Okay.
They do, and you do, which is sexy as hell in the pirate city. I'm sure that a lot of people are gonna like hearing Aquin.
It's actually not as much of a Aquan isn't as much of a spoken language. There's so few of the Tritons. Kud's one of the only countries in the world that they actually come off the seafloor. But that's mostly just because they know they're not going to be harassed and bothered. Basically.
Amelie kind of folds her arms and gives this woman a very inquisitive look. Ezra is like, really, Thieves' Cant is a spoken language, and it takes 10 times as long as Common, but Triton isn't commonly spoken?
You also didn't answer my question.
What was the question?
Is there a preferred like name or something the Dreadlord likes to go by? Do I like call him your Dreadliness? I just call him Godak? Okay, cool.
I wouldn't say that to his face. I wouldn't say that. That's what he goes by to those to people that know him and to his countrymen. For you, it couldn't hurt to ask him.
Wait.
Do we just walk and be like, hey, what do you want us to call you?
Well, first, wait till you're introduced. It's usually not a good idea to just start spouting off to your host without somebody introducing you first.
I don't like this one.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. I don't like you.
The feeling's mutual, Spooks. But at the same
Yeah,
time,
I know. I could tell.
At the same time, though, as she does make a mock thing with her hands, you're stuck with me a little bit. For a little bit. And in addition, I'm just trying to give you advice to keep you alive.
You have. Never mind.
Well.
Good times. Good times.
That they are. Who wants a drink?
Ooh, me. I could pay for my own.
I'll pass.
I say she pulls you close that. I would not vocalize that.
Well, what do you want me to say?
That you will
Bitch.
accept a free drink.
Fair enough.
Now you're getting how to talk like a local. Bitch.
And I'm going to, once you get off the ship, I'm just going to pull it into my, box farm.
Yeah, I assumed you were gonna do that.
Yeah. There's no way in hell am I leaving my ship out here.
Oh yeah, no, that would be a terrible idea. Alright, well, as y'all start to go into the bay. Oh, I already had it in the bay. Wait, did I put it in the fucking... Did I use the same image for two scenes? Yes, I did. Whatever. Dun, dun. Yeah, no, the music is great for this thing.
Is it the music for Goatwater?
Oh, you bet it is.
I had actually gotten the Jeopardy theme song stuck in my head.
Alright, gang.
I like
Well,
the music.
as you'll start to walk back, you notice, so she says, oh, and keep a close eye on your purses. Keep them hidden. If you got any sort of bag of holding, portable hold, anything of that, I'd keep all your money in there.
Yeah, like all my shit was already in there before we got in the.
I assume so, but then it's like that. Hold up, I gotta make one stop before. I gotta make a stop before we get back to the guild hall. It's on the other side of
Ooh.
town anyway. Unfortunately, they kind of stuck us
Since-
off in the worst place possible.
Since Ezra suggested this,
Urza.
Amelie is going to take Urza. I'm sorry. There's a band called Better Than Ezra. Anyway, since Urza has proposed this idea, Amelie is going to take the portable hole in her inventory and put it in the sole of her boot.
Not a bad idea.
Very good idea.
Not a bad idea at all. All right, as y'all start walking, you notice again, like there are plenty of people like giving you the side eye. There are people like looking at you weird. The only thing that makes them turn away is like, if they make eye contact with Urza. They know it. You see this one big orc, like easily like almost pushing 7 feet tall, like going through the street, like just kind of like doing stuff. He catches his eye, and you see him just like slowly move out of the way.
Mm.
Oh. Oh, Gibbs. How's the arm healing? You know how it's healing, bitch. Aw. Can't help that you don't know how to block an arm bar or how to stop an arm bar. Ah.
That's impressive. You locked that big guy in an armbar?
It helps when you're 3 times faster than anybody else.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
And do what?
I'm gonna have it prepared. I'm gonna pickpocket somebody we're walking by.
Ooh.
See,
I
now
mean,
you're
it does-
really thinking like a local. Give it a second. There's a better district for that on the way.
How did you even see me?
She saw you casting the magic.
I thought I was behind her.
She turned around to look at you guys, like to talk to you. She was literally like, she literally turned around and said, "It's like, eh." It's like when Varys mentioned that.
Okay.
And as you start to go up, you do notice like there is this part where it doesn't seem as down squallen. You notice like this seems to be some sort of like a merchant or a fishing district. As you start walking around, in addition, you see up. I'll say that a lot of the higher, like the bigger buildings, they're on top of their cliffs and whatnot. You'll basically have to go up to like a couple lifts or like staircases or whatnot to get to some of those upper buildings. But you do notice one of them looks much bigger than the rest. They're saying pretty much all of you can like see this kind of thing. Fan, roll me a perception check. 5. Okay. You don't see anybody whose like thing is gonna be hanging off of their like hip or anything like that. You notice like everybody's purse is like, I say you can't see any that like seem really easy to get. The closest thing you can see is there seems to be this one guy over next to say over at a table on the side. He seems to have say be like counting some money, and it's like spilled across the table. If you would like, you could try to steal one of a few of those coins. And with a 24, you easily do.
Yeah, I swipe them then put them in my pocket.
Yep, you do that. And let me see this. All right, well, add 3 gold to your inventory. And from there, you hear, say Urza starts to like slow down a little bit. Basically, motions for the 4 of you, say the 4 others than Finn do that, and then she leans down and says, "Now would be the time."
to start
She-
flirting?
No. She leans down to Finn, not you.
Ah. Yeah, I was wondering where I
Oh, to
was.
steal something?
Yeah, like she was like, now would be the time.
Oh, I just did.
Damn, and I was even watching you. Impressive. I misjudged you, Spooks.
I thank you, Fluffy.
God fucking hyperslash.
No, it'd
Sorry.
be one of those things like Urza's letting out this like big laugh, just because of the fact of like that's some good. I say that is some good move. I say that's some good clap back there. You might
I
actually
didn't.
fit in here after all.
I didn't clap. What?
Oh, and you lost it.
I am so confused.
I can tell.
Oop, ignore
Uh,
that. That was. I accidentally. Never mind, never mind. I accidentally clicked on my athletic skill, but it
Oh, it
didn't show
didn't.
up in Roll20 anyway.
No, yeah. Your
Yeah,
Beyond
so
20 might be set to a
yeah,
different tab or a different campaign.
give me a second. Because I know I made sure it wasn't before we started.
Oh, hey, wait, Pod, did you have Use D&D Beyond's digital dice clicked?
Use D&D Beyond's digital dice.
It
Where would
should.
I find that?
Yeah, if you're on the Beyond 20 plugin, it's at the third from the top.
Alright, should I have that checked or not checked?
Checked.
Okay. Because it's not checked right now. Alright,
Yeah.
thank you.
Check that, and then you also do send Beyond 20 rolls to this specific tab.
Already done that second bit. That's,
All
yeah.
right, give it a test. Let's see if it works.
Yeah. Alright, you should be seeing an acrobatics roll.
Yes.
A dirty 20. Alright,
We have
nice.
figured out what caused your issues!
Hey,
It only took us a
yeah.
year!
I can't believe Ski toggled that on your computer.
Dude, Ski just sucks,
That's
man.
so rude
God
of him to do.
Damn it, Ski. Alright. Why don't you all, say, if you all want to watch, you can. But, say, as Urza stops, like, in front of this, like, little building, if you all want to watch, you can. Otherwise, you could stay out here if you want.
What are you watching?
We'll see.
Well,
As
I
you
wanted
do,
to see the spectacle she's gonna put on.
yeah, you do see this, like, little, so you are entering into this little shop. Welcome to Izo's. Hello, Hello, Izo. Ursa. Hi. Izo. You know, I was happy to help get the guys who had brought who stole that family heirloom of yours. I really was. But the thing is, the lost ones still haven't received our payment, Izo. It must have gotten lost. And at that point, you guys see like a blur as Urza has rocketed across the room, and this guy, who by the way is a goblin, is now just being like held up by his shirt against the wall. Izo.
Oi,
Well,
oi,
I
oi! No
don't
need
believe
for
it.
the hype.
Business first, then we talk. Izo, it wasn't a big bill. I know you're good for the money. So why don't you actually pay us what we're owed? And we'll go back to being friends. Cause I really, as she like puts her hand like right up against the wall, and then you guys like can see like her claws are now protruding. Really don't want us not to be friends. Okay. We actually had a good shipment today, so it's right over here. See, was that so hard? Now, Izo, how is the wife, by the way? She's good. Awesome. Next time y'all are over by the shithole, do bring Layla. Her lemon square cookies are to die for. Yeah, they're my favorite too. Everybody's favorite. Hey, as she picks up the small bag of coin. This feels about right. You have any of those cookies here? Here. You see him like open up a little bag and he grabs one and hands over to her. Well, thank you, Izo. See you around. As she starts munching on the cookie and walks out with you guys in tow. She's so scary.
That's pretty fast.
I told you. I don't really do things slow. Also, Izo he's a big softy. Honestly, I think it was just that he forgot to pay us. But around here, if you don't make sure people know not to fuck you over, well, you end up bent over a lot more than you think.
Makes sense.
Welcome to Vorgank. We still got a little bit of a climb and a walk up there.
So as I as a player understand it, we're in a shop, right?
It seems more like a less of a like true shop that has stuff, and more so it seems like more of like a craftsman's thing. You see like some like little things off to the side that are like these like wooden carvings.
Okay.
You see a couple things that look like screnshaw. You can tell it's much less of like a true like shop and much more of like an antique store where like he custom makes them.
All right. Okay, so it's a quaint little place. Amelie really likes this place, and she kind of likes the goblin. Would he be willing to buy a shield?
Buy a shield from you?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't run a weapon shop. He runs like again, knickknacks, like carpentry, screnshaw, things like that. Like
A
he
shield
basically
is
makes like
typical.
little figures and decorations for the house.
A shield could be very decorative in the appropriate houses, especially a log cabin. Have you ever seen a shield in a log cabin? It's very beautiful. This is Amelie attempting. This is Amelie attempting to roll a persuasion check.
I mean, you could try, but the DC is going to be next to impossible. Like you even if you roll a natural 20, I don't think you can actually hit the number I have in my head. Yeah, no, you couldn't. I didn't like a 28.
Okay.
Like legitimately, you wouldn't be able to sell him a shield. What use would he have with a shield that's bigger than he is?
What use does he have for knickknacks and decorations?
He sells them. People like screnshaw. They can use it as stuff like stamps. They can use it as trophies. People will like bring stuff from like the ships that they do, and they'll have him like carve.
Shield is probably going to sell overnight. Do you realize how dangerous the city is? Everyone needs all the protection they can get. Oh Lord, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it. Honestly, all I wanted to do,
as he pulls out a fucking gun.
all I wanted to do was slip a little money. All I wanted to do as a player was slip the goblin whatever he gave Urza to because Amelie is just too fucking charitable. She wanted to hide it under the shield.
Oh. Yeah, no, he did not pick up on that whatsoever.
Okay, well.
But again, he basically, if you can't tell, somebody broke into their house and stole something. very, very valuable to them. So as a result, they hired Urza specifically to get it done. Say to go find it. And that's the
Well,
thing is,
Alama.
she's still the second in command of the guild. So she
Well,
kind of has to be an enforcer from time to time.
all Amelie heard was that he's got a wife and she makes some pretty good lemon squares.
Uh-huh.
Lemons aren't very cheap, you know.
Here they are. You know that because of Kud's shipping lanes, in particular, that basically anything that sails up the Tirus comes through Kud. Anything that like Kurami's goods, Runadavian, Nyrian, Golshemite, stolen Urali goods, Anaboran goods, like everything can be found in Kud, and as a result, like particularly produce isn't as high priced here because even then the land where Kud is, think of it like the Caribbean's like uh climate, or like the northern Caribbean, like southern Florida, um, the Gulf of Mexico area, as like the climate of Kud when it's say when it is warm, and as a result, they don't really have any problem with produce because a lot of the land is more fertile, but the Orcish culture never allowed them to establish sort of any sort of like lasting cities, monuments, or anything to that. It's still a relatively new thing to have a city this large in this country.
A, this is incredibly in depth, and I'm shocked, and I give you props as a writer. 2, how do you have a retort for everything I say?
I'm good.
Hey, Erza, I have a question.
Hey, what is it?
Okay, so if I get caught stealing, like, what's the punishment? Is it like a slap on the wrist, or is it like kind of encouraged, or like, is it just a don't get caught type of thing?
Oh, whoever you stole from will try to beat your ass and probably try to cut off one of your fingers.
Okay, I like my chances then.
If someone does catch you, can I beat them up for you?
Are you asking me that?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, sure.
Okay.
I'll probably just like
But
step
the trick
away
is
though.
just don't get caught.
Yeah, I know. It's
I mean, yeah,
forehead, don't get caught. Yeah.
he's
Oh,
probably
but-
not gonna
but-
get caught,
but-
but like if he
but-
does, I want to beat up someone.
Pause.
Oh wait, if
Don't-
someone steals from us, I can beat them up?
Don't steal from anybody of importance.
I'm gonna do just that.
No, like
Amelie is
seriously,
visibly
seriously,
vibrating at the opportunity.
no, like seriously, don't. They will hunt your family, your friends, everything.
I'm not gonna fight Godak for you. If someone does try to steal from me, can I break the arms in public?
Keep it to a hand if you don't mind.
Okay.
Right. I will not steal from anybody important. Wink. I actually say wink, by the way.
I'm not joking
Hello,
here.
sorry.
If you have a death wish for you and your crew, go for it.
Amelie is visibly vibrating at the opportunity to beat someone up.
But you don't just go around starting fights. At that point, you'll get thrown in prison. We're not completely
And
lawless.
it's the city. And it's the city of thieves. How many people break out of prison every day here?
Not many.
Really? It's the city of thieves.
Yes. Which is why they build the jail that they can't break out of. Who knows
Huh.
better what
I
can't be
mean-
broken out of except for the people who do the breaking?
You know, that's fair, but at the same time, as like Amelie kind of trails off to ponder this concept.
That's the thing. It's more of a thing like petty pickpocketing isn't cared about. But if you murder someone, well, how about that timing? As you'll do see this giant bridge that leads from like one part of the bay to the other. It like covers up this thing. But you notice there are these things hanging from it. That guy decided it was a good idea to corner a popular innkeep's daughter. Let's just say that a hand wasn't the only thing he missed after. That one murdered his neighbor because he came home drunk one night and was a little loud. Disturbed his sleep. That one tried to steal from one of Godak's lieutenants. Almost got away with it too. Funny guy. We have rules. We just don't have that many. Just because you're in Kud does not give anyone the permission to be a monster. We do this because of the people here do this because every other country in the world turned their back on the Kudi East. They turned their back on the people that came here. You don't come to Kud because you want to. You come to Kud because you have to.
Life support. They're muted, but it's life support.
Yes. Well, I guess that's part of it. But then again, it's weird getting visitors. Usually nobody ever visits, but then you're the second group to really come in. Oh, group. It's only the one previously. All right. Yeah, that. Supposedly, you might be the people that say that one's waiting for. All right, we're almost to the guild. Come on. As you'll walk up, and this building looks like trash. By the way, like straight up, they called it the shithole. It looks like it. This thing looks like the windows are boarded up. Some of the like wood is peeling on the side. The building doesn't look like it's been painted. It looks smaller than any other guild hall you've seen.
Wow, this place is so quaint. As she leans over to Varys and whispers, "Not really."
What the hell?
You think so?
It's.
The heck?
So I tried refreshing the
did they-
page. Try refreshing the page. That happened to me, and I just refreshed the page because it's
Okay,
loading on
well,
my screen.
One moment.
It's there on my screen. Yeah.
Oh, wrong. There we go. I did the wrong browser.
Yeah, because it happened to me like a while ago. I just refreshed the page and it showed up.
There's like a bunch of
Ooh,
people in cloaks and stuff, right? That's what you're saying?
yeah, yeah. For some reason, out there, the stream is black, but this
No,
is
that I did
this
it
has
intentionally because I had to reset it.
Oh, oh, okay. So yeah, I see a bunch of
There we
folks
go.
in cloaks. I think one person is smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, it's just basically it's like you look around and this looks like just like a hard group. This looks like a bunch of people who like sport various different battle scars and everything. You notice it's just like that, except for this one guy. This one guy off in the corner. You notice a distinctly blonde human. One who you kind of recognize. Yeah, you see Kaba off in the corner.
Is that
I don't know if that screech caught on the microphone, but that is literally the
No,
noise Amelie makes.
you peaked. So yeah.
Yeah, this is literally the noise Amelie makes as she runs over to
Where's
Kaba
that
and
deep-
throws her arms around him.
Kava is very, very surprised and is trying to breathe because Emily is hugging him very, very, very tightly.
Yes, she is. For a strength of 9, yes, she is.
Strength of 9. I forgot about that. Oh, that is Kaba. Yeah, I walk over and
Yeah,
give.
your friend got
I
here a
walk,
little bit before you did. He beat you here by a couple days.
I walk over and give him a big clap on the back. And yeah, I'm surprised to see you here, Kaba.
It's so nice to see you again, Varys. Oh my goodness.
It's been 8. Like we were in surgery and we didn't even have time to see
The
you when
last-
you were there.
We saw a dragon and then I had to leave. Oh, it was crazy.
Oh,
And y'all have
oh.
all right, I'm sure you have mutual stories and a lot of catching up to do, apparently, because you know each other. Hold up 1 second. Alright, bitches and bastards! Next round's on next round's on the house! As you see her chuck the bag of gold over to the bartender. You hear him like, "Rah! Hey, Savvy!" There he is. Come on. You all can catch up while the old bastard's waking up.
So
The guild leader isn't up yet?
Well, you'll see.
He's probably conserving his strength.
So
Very
you'll
well
walk,
positioned.
you'll walk
is he
over
drunk off
and you
his-
see
is he
this
drunk-
guy, this large half orc, dressed in like this captain's regalia, and like normally like I say he looks like pretty run down, like your standard like drunk on the side of the street. Everything except for one thing. This golden sword on his hip. Oh, by the way, another thing that you would have noticed when y'all walked up to Kaba. This stunning purple shield strapped to his back.
Ooh,
Would we have an idea what it is?
No.
it's so fucking shiny.
Let me post them.
Wait, also did Finn and Josaku just ignore Kaba?
Yeah.
No.
By the way,
I
actually no.
reacted first.
Yeah. That is the Eternal Bastion. And then
Ooh,
what you see
shiny
on the
dicky.
side of the thing, you see that golden hilted rapier. Oh, you old bastard! Wake your big ass up! As she like goes to kick the stool out from under him, the stool goes flying, but you notice he doesn't fall over. As you like look down, you see his like he's basically like this in the air, like leaning on the table. You notice he's actually balanced his feet to where he wouldn't fall. Oh,
Wow.
fuck you! Oh, fuck
This
you
guy-
in the arse, Oro.
Just player speaking. This guy's been drinking for way too fucking long.
Oh, you think
He's able to.
You think I didn't?
Sorry.
I didn't know how to do that one, kitten. Oof. What's that smell?
That sounds. Does he ooze off sexual harassment or so? Or is that
No.
just like a...
No. Oh no, not like that. That's gross. That's gross, lad.
Yeah, it's coming out of your mouth.
No, gross that you think he's like, you're not my dad, Oro. Oh, way to hurt an old man's feelings.
So I
Well,
just
I
don't
am
wanna...
deflated.
Say what?
Man, the room is virtue. You do kind of suck.
Yeah, but your mom spits and swallows.
That is the first time I've heard that.
Good. Hang around me, it won't be the last. As he pulls out this, I'll say to say that. One moment. As he pulls out this compass, which starts like spinning around, and then it points to like just at his back left. Oh, there it is. He picks up this flask and just like bottoms up. As he's doing it, Urza bows up and like pops him. Pops the flask to where it like hits him in the mouth. Yeah, no. He's saying that because like y'all can tell after like hearing what he said, it's not a kitten as in a like a sexual harassment kind of thing. It's much more of a nickname that a
I know,
father would
she's a
call a
cat.
daughter.
I know she's a cat kitten. It makes sense, but I want to die. I want to die.
I'm
Cannot
sorry.
understate this.
I am sorry.
It's fine. It's just ew. I can smell the breath.
Yes, you can. As he stands up to his full height, and he's got a good bit of size on Urza and Varys. Because Varys is only, Urza's only like a little bit shorter than Varys. She's tall for I'll say for a
Tabaxi.
tabaxi. Very lean. But Oro is more like the kind of thing where you would expect him to be more beer gut, but he's not.
Is he like human or is he?
No, he's a half orc.
Okay.
He's a big dude, but you could tell it's like there's a lot more muscle than you would have expected for a guy who's supposedly so shit at his job and spends more time drinking than working. I'm sorry. Who are you all again? Let me look. Well, you. He points at Amelie. Are far too young for my taste, so I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Why would you even suggest that? She's like literally railing and hiding behind Kaba.
So
You get
you
used to
kindly
it after a
back off
while.
from my friend.
And Kaba, you've been having to put up with this for like 2 days.
Ay, ay, ay. I need another drink.
Last I heard is drinks are on the house for now. Wait, why are drinks on the house? Yo, who approved that?
She
I
at that
did,
point.
you old bastard. Now do your fucking job while I go I go enjoy the fact that I got us paid. Again. Where did I go wrong? Alright. Alright, Savvy. I guess you were the ones that Argus mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. He walks over to the one other side to the bar, opens up the thing, and pulls out this thing out from like underneath the bar. Downs it like this little like vial. Oh, that does not feel better. But I'm sober now. Okay. Ugh. From what Kaba here is, from what young Kaba here has told me, you all know each other. I'll give you a moment to catch up, and then you can meet me in my office in a few minutes. We have some things to discuss. And also, I've got to clean up before going to see Kodak before he gives me more shit.
Maybe you should go like that. It'll be a lot more funnier for us.
I don't care what's going to be funny for you.
You guys.
Kama's fucking crying!
Are you guys really in front of me? I'm not totally drunk off my feet, right?
Jesus.
Kaba, roll me a Constitution check, or sorry, Constitution saving throw. Let's see how much alcohol you've had.
Jeez, Kaba's been fucking drinking.
10. Not that much. You're fine. You realize that somebody probably put a lot of water in your drink like about halfway through, and you're kind of appreciative of it.
Out of character, I think we can all agree Oro sucks, and thus I should get Lady Luck.
That is not how that works.
Yes. How about we kill him right here, right now?
Yeah. Very on board.
Wait, are you saying that out loud?
No, I'm saying
No,
it
I
as a
specified
bit.
out of character.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm saying out of character
Okay.
too.
He
said out of character. He said, "Let's go to his office." Right, so we all go to his office, lock the door, and then kill him and take Lady Luck and walk out. What could go wrong, right?
In game.
A lot.
Honestly, still out of character, but somebody in this party could seduce him, stab him in his sheets, and then steal his weapon.
No, they couldn't.
I don't want to. I don't want
They
to.
could attempt to do so.
He literally said it. It's like,
I
You're
don't
too
think
young for
anyone in
me.
this party wants to seduce Oro.
Someone in this party, not necessarily me, but
No.
yeah, no one wants to do that. No one fucking wants to do
No,
that.
they
I
don't.
certainly don't want. Hell, I could probably conjure some kind of elemental, and they still wouldn't want to do that.
So I would say, yeah, you'll have some time to catch up. Kind of like rest your feet for a second.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Maybe a drink if they have some liquid cactus. That'd be fun. If they don't, I'll just take their decent wines.
I got by.
Hello.
You'll catch up, I
How have
guess.
you guys been?
Really good. Been sent on a few life-threatening missions here and there. Still alive, which is good. Fuck you. That was it.
We
But
found out Chosaka's a lord.
we did
He's
find
a
out he has,
what?
Not
and he has
exactly.
and he has a girlfriend as well.
Oh wow! Remind me to. I can't wait to meet you, meet her, and like give you two of my blessings.
That's cute.
You could marry them.
That I could.
That's
What about you,
fucking cute.
Varus?
Oh, I've been good. I've been good,
Mm.
yeah. Like life's been all right. Almost died a few times, didn't die. Got fancy weapons as I like, and yeah, the usual adventuring thing. That's a fancy looking shield on your back, though.
This is a very long story, but it's been something that's dear to me, and it's been a wonderful thing to have.
That's
It
good. Yeah.
helps me do what I feel like my goal is, which is protect the people I care about.
That is a big ass shield. It does look like you can protect a bunch of people with it.
Quick, quick question for you all. Do all of you have something like that shield? And by that I mean something that will hurt anybody else that tries to touch it.
Me?
No, not like that.
As she like, I will
Seriously, some
say that
guy
as she
stole
says that,
some
I
random
will say
asshole
as she
on the
says
street.
that,
Sorry, CT.
I will say that as she says not as she says me, she points her hand that has the bracelet on it, Catalyst of the Inferno. Kind of gives it a little bit of a shake too.
Okay. Basically, I'm wondering to make sure nothing's gonna outright kill anybody, because the one guy who came in here and tried to take the shield in the middle of the night. Yeah, he kind of fell out a window because the thing blinded him.
Oh,
That
I
is
show her.
funny.
I show her my
That
wrist.
is
I'm like,
so
you probably don't want anyone to steal this because it's not gonna hurt you immediately. Let's just say, if you wear this for too long, you're gonna probably. It's best if you start learning Aquan.
You turn into a Triton?
It's kind of a cosmetic thing. Like you
You
know how ships get barnacles?
No,
Oh.
you turn into a full-on aquatic creature with barnacles
Ah,
on
Oh,
them.
gross.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, if y'all all have one. Hey! No one steals any of their shit. That includes anyone from outside. You see him in here, turn him around.
I mean, if they do steal it, I will chop their arms off to get it back. So hands off. Sorry, you mentioned hands. I'll chop their hands off.
I said break, not
This
chop off.
Okay, I'll break their hands off.
By the
split
god.
them down the middle. That's a fair compromise, I say. You're not removing the
No.
hand, you're just irreparably damaging it.
Yes, you each know your own, like, what happens. Because, like, your patrons have basically warned you about, like, sharing it or anything like that. The only person that you guys know that has overcome a negative of that sort are actually there's two: Josaku with Godrazor and Melina with Drake Siphon.
This out of player, this makes me wonder what would happen if I took my catalyst and just pressed it against someone's face.
It's a little bit of a different thing. It wouldn't interact like that. Plus, also,
Okay, fair enough.
you would do more damage just using a spell.
This is true, but maybe I don't want to do more damage. Maybe I just want to do damage.
Fair enough. All right. So as you hear your buddy grumbling, it's okay. Thought one of those things around here was enough. Now there's 7 of you.
I don't got anything on me.
Deception check.
No, I don't have Drake Siphon on me. I said all my shit's in the thing.
Oh, all your shit, include your okay.
Yeah, I can just call it to me whenever I want. So
Fair enough, I guess.
How is-
Okay.
Oh, that's big brain
Is it-
right there.
Is it gonna come out of my shoe?
I
No.
don't know.
It teleports. It doesn't fly.
Okay.
Hyper
Okay.
did tell me before we got here to be careful because somebody would want to steal it probably. So I was like, okay.
Wait.
That's fair and
no, I said
also
about pretty
logical.
much everything else.
Oh well, I just put everything in because I thought you meant everything. I don't know, dude.
No, Drake Siphon is the
That
one thing
is-
that they would not be able to steal.
But I mean, that's still pretty smart. The
It
fact
is.
that you,
Yeah,
I totally forgot that you can blink back in from a fucking bag of holding.
at the same time though, player knowledge, this thing can only be touched by thieves. We're in the city of them.
Oh, it's by rogues
true.
specifically. So like,
Rogues.
Yeah, but I'm pretty there has
Okay.
to be plenty of rogues in the city.
Yes, but not all of
Exactly.
them are worthy of Drake Siphon.
there's just one guy who's gonna touch it and he's gonna get hurt. He's gonna be like the one non-rogue.
Yeah.
Much. And like at that point, the word will get around. It's like, you have a dagger that hurts anybody that tries to steal it. No motherfucker's gonna be dumb enough to try it again.
Lord, it's so funny. Everyone in this city is a rogue, and then the one wizard in this city is like, I want to touch that.
Or
Just
barbarian.
fucking-
Or
Yeah,
fighter.
Greg the barbarian's gonna come and try to get it.
Greg the Barbarian. bro.
Actually, no,
Oh,
it's
shoutouts.
they're orcs. So it's probably like Grung the barbarian.
Dude, Greg's main source of anger is like his accounting work, dude.
Yeah, dude, I was thinking he's an accountant too. High five.
I find it, dude. It's 100% that. The one you said, Greg, I was like, this guy does accounting. That's
I know, that's
what he does.
Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Alright, yeah.
Oh,
Again,
Lord.
y'all are free to catch up. Like, this is a period where y'all are like free to catch up and do whatever. Also, liquid cactus, please. Cactus, if anybody would sell us that stuff. And there's no Rhine, so he passes you a cup of grog.
Can Amelie recognize that this is grog with her refined and delicate palate?
Nope.
Do you want
Well-
me to flavor that for you?
Oh.
Well, Amelie doesn't realize that this isn't what she asked for,
Well, no,
but
he
at the
told
same
you.
Oh.
He told you that
Oh.
it's not wine and it's not liquid cactus.
Oh, well, she kind of waves her hand and casts a predigitation spell over
Oh
it,
yeah, she can do
and
that.
then gives it to someone else, because fuck this.
Roll me a d4.
Okie dokie. I got a 4.
Alright.
If it's not
1,
showing
2,
up in
3,
the...
4. You hand it to Kava.
Alright.
The
Um,
alcoholic.
Bottoms up.
Jesus.
And you notice this grog tastes a lot better. And it also
Amelie.
doesn't taste like somebody watered it down. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution in
Hell, if anything, it tastes like somebody added more alcohol
Okay.
to it.
That's
Okay.
2 10s in a row.
I think I've been drinking too much.
A little bit. You feel a little bit tipsy now. By the way,
That really
I have a
hit the
house
spot.
rule that you can cure a hangover or being drunk with lesser restoration.
That I do too, and that's pretty fair. It seems like something Restoration should be able to do. But anyway. Because, it cures the poisoned condition.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway. I'm distracting.
So, man, are there lots of people around us?
Are there lots of people around you? I mean, there's about like 30 people in this small area.
Mm.
You notice that it's like this kind of looks like the guild does not have nearly as many people as the other ones.
No, it's more so that I want to ask more about the shield, but I probably can't start talking about reverie stuff.
Probably not.
Wait,
Not that
no.
anybody will really give a shit, but hey.
Hey, you don't want no, stop it. Huh. I want to ask about the shield, but I don't. Hey, Kappa, that shield. You wouldn't happen to have anyone talk in your head after you got that shield, right?
Even when I'm not drunk, I do hear Helm's guidance.
God, but you are a
So
You
yes,
remember he actually heard it before?
Yeah, but you talk to gods because you're a cleric. I forgot about that. Damn, I don't
but I
know how to
do
ask.
hear
Sorry, go
him
ahead.
more clearly now, and he helps keep me sober.
Yo, keep me sober. That's. I'm sorry. That's hilarious.
That
That's what Helm
is
just shows up.
not one of my thing. I say one of my designation.
Oh, oh, oh! I'm so deeply sorry. And like Kava
Y'all
is
forgot my helm voice. I did it, motherfuckers.
I'm gonna go up to the-
So says Helm. I love doing that.
I'm gonna go up
And
to
you
the
see, like-
bartender. Oh, you keep going.
And the bartender
You
is an
see,
orc.
like,
Yeah, what's up?
you
What can
see,
I get
like,
you?
Kava's talking.
Kava just like apologizing in the to like invisible air.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It gets really annoying, doesn't it, when they kind of like show up and just start telling you that you're wrong, and then laughing at you.
I
Well, I don't know
can't
if I'll
hear
laugh.
you.
That's Helm, right? Our character.
Yeah. I was just like in my head, Varsh just goes, kind of proves my point, right, Captain?
Shit, you're right.
uh, um, sorry, what you were saying, Life?
Like, just making sure that was Helm speaking, right? Our character.
Oh no, that was Valkyr. Helm will be like the emotionless, like very deep voice accent. When it starts to blend into Scottish, that's always Valkyr. Head say Varys's patron.
Okay.
If it's ever like a deep, like almost crackly voice, that'll be Kossith, Amelie's patron. If it's ever like this very cocksure one, that'll be Amelie's other potential patron, Sylvanas. He's an asshole. If you hear someone like sound like really sort of like an a little bit trolly, sure of themselves, and like self-confident, that's Mask, Finn's patron.
Mhm.
And then if you hear the sort of old man like voice, that'll be Tyr, Josaku's patron. But he hardly ever shows up.
Tyr doesn't
The
love
ideal
was it?
god gives you powers and then shuts the fuck up.
It's
Hey, man,
Tyr. What the
My
fuck do
work
you
here is
expect?
done.
Isn't Mask pretty cool though?
Oh yeah, he's cool too.
Damn right I am.
That was out of character. You can't talk to me.
Fuck.
Fuck. Oh. Sorry, you were saying Phil?
Kappa.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know, I'm mixing up. Someone wanted to say something.
I'm gonna go to the bartender and ask if they have rum.
Ooh.
Does a fish shit in the sea?
I do fish shit. I don't know.
Yes,
I'm
they
not
do.
a fish.
It's one of the reasons that keeping them as pets sucks.
Can I have some?
There's your drink.
Okay, thank you. How
It's
much
on
is
Oro,
this?
so
Oh,
we're all getting it.
Well, wait, it's all on Oro, right?
No,
But
only the first round.
sir, this is on a bar.
They have a bar in the guild hall.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you don't really see any living quarters. You kind of just see that the first floor is like just a bar.
No, he
Okay,
said
you
it's
know
on
how-
Oro, and I said
not
it's on the
Oro.
bar.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the bar. Oh my god.
I hate Chosen.
More
And I
and
make it look
I
like
got
I'm
it.
talking to somebody who's really dumb, and then like leave.
Yeah, Phil, why you like this, Phil? It
Did-
hurts, man.
Did he just?
I love Finn. I love Finn so fucking much.
Can I walk up behind Finn and just... What's the most expensive, like, drink you have here?
What your friend just got?
Then I'll take one of those too.
Okay.
I don't actually like rum.
Oh, you ordered it.
I know. Do you want this, Amelie?
Mouthful. Amelie says yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hand it to Amelie.
Okay. Amelie, roll me a Constitution
Yay.
saving throw. Varys, you're good.
Look, am I like? Oh.
You're like 6'2", 240. Amelie's like
That was almost.
yeah. Amelie's like 5'0", like 110 pounds sopping wet.
Yeah, 5 on the dime. Also, I got a 5 on my Constitution saving throw. It
Yeah,
was
no,
almost
you're
a natural
buzzed.
20,
You are already buzzed.
and then it was almost an 18, and then it was. Well, that's what I bought it for.
Oh. Why the fuck are you serving them? They got actual business to do, and they have to be adults. Cause God knows, I say, cause God's no Oro won't.
We can be adults while we're drunk.
Yes, but you don't want to be drunk in front of the literal king of this country.
I'm not
Yeah,
drunk. You're drunk.
Oh, I miss Amelie.
I'm gonna start writing my will.
We're gonna be fine, you guys. I'm sure Oro will work everything out.
I'm such a dependable
Ah!
leader.
You hear
as
a
we
couple
can all
chuckles
see
from
here.
the group around you with that.
I am thinking maybe my initial thoughts on Oro were mistaken.
What initial thoughts did you have?
Well, he's like the one, guild leader who's kind of like me, so I was thinking maybe I could learn a lot from him and stuff, and I don't think I am right in that.
He's not as good as he is lucky. Shit just seems to go in his favor. It's kind of annoying at times. Like, say I'm going to race him. I, of course, win, but he keeps it close because somehow somebody left a freaking cup in the road, making me trip on it. Or say that someone say whenever we're out at sea doing any sort of missions that require us to be on the waves, someone from the storms decides to get frisky, and their ship is bigger than ours, and yet somehow when Oro steers us into a storm, our ship comes out unscathed. Theirs gets torn to shreds.
So he's a capable captain.
He's a lucky bastard.
I can judge him if he's a capable captain or not.
Captain is a strong word.
You just got a boat.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good captain.
I've actually never sailed under anyone else, so I can't refute that.
You guys have a boat now?
Oh yeah, you were there when I got my boat.
They got a
There's a
big
lot-
ass boat.
There's a lot I have to tell you. Probably shouldn't be telling it in public, so I'll tell you later.
Hey, life. They got a big ass boat.
We killed a dragon.
We did kill a dragon. We killed a
Oh.
two-tap.
Wait, you
we killed
fuckers
a
did
bunch of
what?
them. Yeah, we killed a dragon.
Yeah, we killed a dragon. Yeah.
The dragon might have killed somebody, but we killed it back.
The dragon
No,
did not
dragon
kill
didn't kill
anyone.
anybody. Right? Yeah, the dragon beat up
It
us.
might have
but he
killed
didn't kill
somebody.
us.
It did not kill anyone from our party.
I think someone died.
No.
Nope.
Are you sure? I might be
Yes,
misremembering.
100%.
Okay.
She's
100%.
drunk, very drunk. That does
Very
not
drunk.
happen.
Yeah.
You're
No one died.
buzzed.
Clearly.
You are not drunk. You are
I'm
buzzed.
super
No one is
Yeah,
that. No one is like that when they are buzzed.
Man, some people might be. But I'm just saying.
I'm
Son of
sure we'll be
face,
have a lot of time to
henchman!
catch up.
No, sorry. My god sent something. But yeah, no one died.
Oh,
Close fight though.
Not even once.
No.
Okay.
I might have died a little on the inside, but that's like a very common thing.
well. Dragon Slayers.
And Tomb
Hopefully you
Tappers.
won't need it.
And Doomstalkers.
Those aren't as bad.
Have you fought a fucking Tomb Tapper before?
You said Gloomstalker.
But yeah. Because I was like,
You said
I think he-
Gloomstalker, and she specifically replied, those aren't as bad.
okay, but I said Tomb Tapper and Doomstalkers. I thought you started with the Tomb Tappers.
No, the Gloomstalkers
I
aren't
think
as bad. What the
Hedge-
fuck is a Tomb Tapper?
Yeah, I think Hedge accidentally said Tomb Stalker, like combined the
no,
two
he
on
said-
accident.
He said both, one way after another. You probably just only heard the second one. But
I only heard the second
maybe
one.
we just
Fair
stick
enough.
to the dragon because that's much more interesting than the other two.
Okay, but the Tomb Tappers are like some ancient Netherese, whatever they are, like golem or some shit.
Netherese.
Oh no, some like long dead civilization that like made golems and shit.
Oh. It's a golem. Okay. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, see, if we just stuck with the dragon, they would have been like, "Whoa, you guys killed a dragon!" You kind of
Okay,
like, run it
that's
down.
fine. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck.
No, don't shut the fuck up. You're the.
I
You're
mean,
you're
the
good
dragon is
talker.
still cool.
No, how am I the talker? That's Yagu and Amelie.
Yeah, but Amelie is a little like incapacitated right now, and Yago is suspiciously quiet. Yago, how are you doing?
Yeah, how are you feeling, Yagu? Why are you so
So
quiet?
he's saying,
Yeah,
it's like, I'm good. I'm just trying to, keep everybody. Y'all, don't try to make me RP for Yagu when he's not here.
And I am
gotta
not
introduce Yaku to Tom.
incapacitated. I am perfectly capable of speaking on my own. Are we sure no one died in that fight on the dragon?
100% sure.
sworn.
Nobody died.
Apparently,
Nobody
that is
died.
a yeah. I say that is an affirmative that they did not. I say the coolest thing I
Okay.
probably killed is probably a Morkoth,
Fuck is a motherfucker.
giant squid thing. Basically tries to
Ooh.
absorb a bunch of treasure into itself.
Ooh.
Fun.
Yeah, nasty.
Finn and I took down a troll.
Yeah,
Not
we
just a
took it.
troll. It had 5 arms. 5. That's more than 4.
Alright. Anybody know any restoration spells? I don't know how much more of this I can really put up with.
I'm not a spellcaster.
Hey, are y'all coming up to my office or what? As y'all see, like
yeah.
Oro has poked his head down the stairs.
It's having a drink. Catching up. Like you told us to.
Yeah, but it's been like 20 minutes.
Yeah, but catching up.
Yeah, let's head up and go talk to him.
We've got a lot to catch up on.
I'll stop being a little shit.
Yes, have we? Alright, let's go. Also, let's say he looks up to the bartender. Rum? The rum's gone. Why is the rum gone?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I get it.
Thank you! Somebody gets it! I was like, I set up that joke with the rum and everything to have like multiple of y'all get the rum, everybody's getting the rum, and then like, why is the rum is gone? Why is the rum gone?
To be fair, I spaced out for a second. I accidentally hit one of my buttons on my phone. But yeah. Why is the rum gone? Normally explains
Well,
an absolute
it's a Pirates of
frustration.
the Caribbean reference. Because if you can't tell,
Yeah.
Oro was a giant ripoff of Jack Sparrow.
What are the Caribbeans?
The islands to the south of Florida.
I've read a lot of history in my days, and I've never heard of the Caribbean islands. Are they south of Sevlin or perhaps north of
That was out of character, smartass.
Uh,
Well, I already said Amelie was in character, so.
Yes,
Meh.
but I was speaking out of it. DM overrule. Alright, so yeah, y'all walk up, and you notice, like, this office looks like somebody has dropped a bomb in it in the past. You see that there are tears in the wall, you see that, there is some part that looks like where there's some, gunpowder left on the wall. Well, you all are here to see Oro, right? I'm sorry, not that Oro, Godak, right?
I was under the impression Gorak wanted to see us more than anything.
Well, you all, well, I mentioned to him something about, said that you guys might know where the green-eyed skull is.
There's a
Something to
reason we had
that
to mention that
extent.
to him.
And I told him to get some of the let's say some of the smarter people to start looking into his granddaddy's ship.
I'm just curious, is there a reason why you thought it'd be good to tell him that? Just like,
Because I've been Godak's friend for about 50 years.
hmm.
I know what he. I say I've heard him trying to do research on that thing. It's just it's kind of hard to order a lot of people to their to their potential deaths when you're the boss.
Then
So
we
as a
get
result, he kind of just decided never to go for it.
and now we get to go on potential left mission.
Yeah,
Find it. Yeah.
Yeah, why'd you decide on us?
Yeah.
I didn't. You guys are the ones that knows about it. So
What?
So
I can
because he
really
didn't
see
decide
why
on it,
people don't like you. Like you're not
yeah,
really
he
doing anything to like make yourself more likable.
I am who I am.
I am also a raging pyromaniac. We are all who we are, and yet we can choose to do different things with ourselves.
But why would I? I like being me.
Well,
I look at Urza and I'm like, oh, this is yeah, I can see.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
Yeah.
a commission thing. It's like he's basically trading you the information. Like he asked about that because of the fact that like y'all want something that is in the vicinity of the green-eyed skull.
this is true.
And Kaba, for you,
Yeah.
this is the first time you're hearing about it. So they can explain on the way, I guess. But basically, y'all are hunting. Y'all are going for Sirach. The last time Sirach was seen was also the last time the Green-Eyed Skull was seen. So he can give you his research on the thing. In return, you have to bring him back the ring. All right, everyone. All right. Well, time to go up to the. I say time to go up to the Dreadhold.
The what now?
You would know, like the Dreadhold is basically like the name of the keep that is considered like the Dreadlord's like seat of power, almost like a combination between like the Congress building and the White House. Basically, nothing
Mhm.
happens. Like if any of the Solitudes meet together, if any of like the captains of the city or anything like that, any sort of like people in power, it all happens at the Dreadhold in front of the Lonely
Lonely sea or seat?
Seat.
Okay.
And as y'all go to it, well, so Argus didn't tell me that much about everyone. Where's everybody from?
The less you know about me, the more uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna hurt an old man's feelings.
I'm okay with that.
Ouch. What's that smell? Oof. He leans over and there's something like right as he stepped outside the door where it's like there's just like some concoction being brewed over on the other. Oof. Want any of that? As he like briskly like walks over, almost like a little bit of a prancing run. As I like prancing like walk over. All right, well, time to get presentable. You're about to, let's see, you're about to see what can really happen. Say, see what, how life really is around here for the top, at least. As y'all start walking, again, you see that place up at the top. You'll see it's basically like Oh yeah, y'all can't see my mouse. Frick. Whenever you get to see like this, let me do the wide shot of Organk. It's the place at the very top up there.
Pretty.
Yep, and you'll start climbing, and you'll get into, and you'll are stopped like right. So eventually you'll have gone through the streets and whatnot. You walk through, you see various things, and you get to see a part of the city you didn't before. Everything's much more put together. It's still like ratty, but it's more put together. It's more composed. Everything's more structured. So as say from there, you'll walk through, and you'll stop by the say, and you'll are walking by, and you'll pass by the step. Aura Frog, is that you? As you'll see this red-haired fire genasi walk up and well, hello there, Ash. How are you doing? As he like tries to like up, and she punches him right in the face.
I like you.
And you know
No,
what that
we've
was
never.
for too, you bastard. She spits on him and walks away.
Ooh, I like her.
Not gonna lie, I deserve that one.
Oof.
And then turns around, it's like I was saying there's another one, this one a human, a blonde woman. Cecilia, how have you been? And she slaps him across the face.
Hmm.
That one I'm pretty
So I
sure I
think
didn't
it's your
deserve.
turn here.
This seems to be a bit of whatchamacallit, a bit of a pattern for you.
Animosity, I want to say.
You ever thought about not being a
Yeah.
piece of shit?
Thought about it, didn't stick. Oh, you thought about it, did you? Cecilia, wouldn't I say just like come on? This time like she goes like slapping it, and this time like he holds his hand out. Sorry, sorry, lass, you only get one. As he like moves her out of the way, walks up, and then you'll see a lift up ahead. That is like numerous guards and like guys packing like a lot of very large weapons and firearms.
Or you roll a D. Yeah.
Well. If it isn't The Walking Dead.
They got some kind of emissary, not for sale.
Marvin, why don't you why don't you let me through? You know that I have, say that I'm supposed to be here to see the boss man today. Yeah? And what if I call bullshit on it? Well, it's not me you're gonna have to take everything up with, Savvy. It's gonna be a Kodak. You know the rules. One of these days, Thrug. One of these fucking days. Send him up! As the orc basically like just like moves out of the way, and then you'll all pile on to this lift, which just starts lifting up. One of these fucking days. I said one of these fucking days. But like how I fucked your sister. Like right when he's like just out of earshot. The fuck did you say? I didn't really. The woman is ghastly. But as you get to the top, you notice, say there's a string of guards, and then one says, "You all know." I say, "Oro, you know the rules. Can't let you go in there." I say, "We can't let them go in there armed without an escort." Am I not escort enough? No. Come on. Assuming you're here for that thing the boss mentioned a few days ago. I am, and so are they. Fucking drunk again. I sobered up I sobered up actually. You six better have something that the boss wants. And as you start walking through this place, you notice it's actually like, compared to the rest of the city, that's actually like a pretty nice house. Oh, crap. Like, there you go. And again, you'll notice like this is actually like pretty nice place. Like everything here is like actually put together. It's maintained, but you notice it's not extravagant. Like you would kind of imagine someone who has the nickname of like the Pirate King or like the King of Criminals would live in a place of affluence. You notice this is actually relatively modest, all things considered. And you also notice that y'all basically walked in the middle of a party. And you'll see around, you see like people like drinking, dancing. Y'all can hear some sounds of some less PG things in another room. We'll want to. Nobody told me they were having a party today. Turns to you guys. No, why wouldn't they tell me that?
Well, because you're a creep.
True.
Yeah, let me see. I've only known you for about 30 minutes, and yet I can already tell that you are sexual harassment on legs. You have no social understanding.
Yo,
You are
hold up there. Hold up. I didn't say sexual harass. I didn't do anything sexual harassment.
He literally said she's like not his type at the beginning. He opened with a sexual
No,
comment.
like no, not. That's like too young. No, he was telling himself it's like, no, nothing. Off limits. Off limits for any sort of thing. Too young.
That is still sexual
that's
harassment.
worse.
Is it?
That's
Yes, it's okay. We'll talk about it later, but it's okay.
Okay.
My God.
I just didn't
okay.
know that was considered it, but okay, cool. I believe you.
That was just sorry. That was horrific. I am so sorry. Oof. Okay. So anyway, back in character.
Apologies. Did not mean to make it like that.
It's okay, Hyper. I know you didn't, and that's why I wouldn't like. I guess that's why I didn't say anything when I was.
Yeah.
But
apologies.
Anyway, yeah, it's okay. Apology accepted, and I know that you didn't mean anything by it. Thank you.
Yeah, no, even with him, he was like, no, don't do anything. I was like, don't try to like, hit on anybody or anything. It was like that. It's like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
Oro, it might be because you're a drunk, unlikable, absolutely wretched bastard, and yet somehow I still keep letting you into my house.
It's so funny because drunk was the last thing on my list.
Out of character, real quick. Is this Godak?
I take it you'll turn to hear this say to
Yes. Yeah.
the voice. Okay, so first up, also I realized I forgot to post a picture of Oro. This is mainly for Life because I don't think Life has seen the picture of Oro. That's what Oro looks like.
Huh.
Mm.
And then you'll turn and you see a large but not like mountainous man. Very trimmed beard, that's got tinges of gray hanging down on the side. You could see that he's got heterochromatic eyes. One of them a deep brown, the other like a sterling silver. You could see that he's dressed. You could tell he's the best dressed person here, but it's not because his clothes are like particularly fancy. There are people with fancier clothes here, but there aren't any that are as clean, any that are as like, well kept. You could tell like his clothes have been almost not just like tailored, but that they are like almost dry cleaned. If that makes sense. Yeah. And he gives that air of you could tell everyone's giving him a wide berth, the only person who's seemingly like deigning to like step close to him is Oro. You notice like as soon as he said that, all of the guards that were sent to escort you like moved over to the other side. As you'll look into the face of Godak Ronkek.
He's so cool, guys.
We made
Yeah,
it.
Oh, but it's because I'm your best friend, Godak. And yet that fact constantly worries me. So, you six must be the ones that are, that were mentioned by the one Argus Bane. And you notice at the mention of Argus Bane's, the music stops. Like straight up, like people start to look over, and now everyone in the room is like eyeing you guys up.
Doesn't seem like people are fans of Argus Bane yet.
Amelie like kind of fixes her hair because she knows all the
No.
eyes are on her.
No, they're really not.
I
To
can
be
kind of see why.
honest, a lot of people aren't here because Argus doesn't really work. They want to come busting down doors. Granted, if he tried anything in my city, I'd take him on myself.
That'd be fun to watch.
Imagine it would. I know I'd be the one making the bets. So, Matt, let's say, keep the party going. Godak's orders. I say, you six, you two, and you. I say, we're going to the throne room. And by the way, the throne room does look actually like what you're seeing. I say we're going to the seat, and you'll walk into this room where you could, with this like long room. You could tell it's designed for a table to be moved in and out of, because there's like various places where you could see like some scuffs on the floor where a table has like been like picked up and moved around. Is the kind of thing. And you see Godak comes down, and you kind of would have expected a pirate king to have a throne. Looks kind of just more like a comfortable chair. Not really like a full-on like throne. Looks more like just like a how do I say this? You know that stereotype of the chair at a doctor's office where it's like it's really comfortable, it's really nice. Not like the one like you lay back in like at a therapist, but like the one that like, you know, the head of the hospital would have.
Mm.
It's like really nice, but not throne. That's kind of what it looks like. So, Oro tells me you have information on something I want. And that you're willing to go get it for me. In return, I tell you where it is. That's about half true. I know. I just wanted to emphasize, Oro, that I knew you didn't tell me the whole thing. How many of you have ever heard of the dread lord that was lost?
I have.
Sounds familiar.
Well, the man they called the Corsair King, Gomash Ronkek, arguably the wealthiest dreadlord in this country's history until me. My grandfather decided it would be a great idea to take the greatest ship in the Dread Fleet and to sail north into the most dangerous waters in the world. Sailed to the cold snap waste. Before he left, he detailed out the path that he would take, because he heard some legend. A legend about something involving frost giants. How about your face, brow?
Hmm?
Varys, isn't it?
Yeah, and a half drow.
Huh. The thing is, Varys, I can tell you know exactly what item I'm talking about.
You wouldn't be wrong. Yeah, how about this? We go find your grandfather's ring. We bring it back.
That is part of the deal. But I do want to stress something. I say, just emphasize something real quick. Kill them. As you see all the guards around you, like, ready their weapons, great. Wait. I changed my mind. I wanted to show you just a little bit of something. Everyone in this country, if I give them, I say, the order to do that, they would. They don't even know you, but they know Oro. They know Oro. I say, they know Oro. He's quite a capable fighter. The only one in this room who's a better fighter than him is me. And yet they were willing to take him on at a moment's notice, noting that, Oro, how many do you think you would take out before you finally fell? Given who you got here, given who you've got in here, 5 at least. And if I joined in, 3. And yet, every man and woman in this room, I say, every man and woman in this room was willing to do that. That's because I pay those well who, I say, who do right by me. I do right by them. And those who decide not to. You do see at the open window, he snaps his fingers, and these 2 other guards start bringing this one dude out with this like bag over his head. One of them pulls the bag off, and you see this dude's been beaten to shit.
Not very polite.
Neither was what he did.
What'd he do?
Sal, why don't you tell them what you did? Please, Lord Kodak, please. No. See, Sal. The time for please would have been before. It would have been before. But then you had to go kill them. And her entire family. And wasn't Gibbs your friend? And yet you got jealous over the fact that he happened to find a piece of loot. And your captain deigned it to him as a reward for good work. Please, please, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. You're right. You did make a mistake. Come here. As he stands him up, so walks him over, it's like, see all of this? Do you see this, Sal? Yeah. Organk is beautiful from above, isn't it? Yeah, it really kind of is.
Dreadlord Gorak?
as he holds up a finger. I wanted him to see something pretty before before this. As he turns and like just kicks the guy like 300 style from the back and just sends him toppling off the cliffside. As you hear the guy scream go down on the way back. On the way down.
Are you Dreadlord? Would you like us referring to you as Dreadlord Godak or
Lord Godak suffices.
Lord Godak? Are you done with the Intimidation Act, or can we get down to business?
Ballsy. I like ballsy. But
Don't-
yes,
don't
why
get-
don't we get down to
My.
business? There's a difference between ballsy and stupid.
There is.
And good job on reading that you caught me
Sorry,
at the
I keep hitting the disconnect button by accident.
Also, yeah, Phil, what were you saying was a bit much? Was it like the whole?
Oh no, I'm not bothered by it. It was just like
It's the dramatic
we
side.
were gonna help this guy anyway, and he's just like,
Yeah.
well, let me fuck with you.
You know, it's just one of those things. It's like
No, I get it. It totally
y'all are
fits the
some of the
character. I
first
get it.
outsiders to be in this room in a long time, like years at least. Because it's actually rare that other people are actually allowed to be in the lonely seat. Usually, if they are, it's to like as a hostage or something like that.
No, I get it. I get it. It's
Yeah,
whatever
I get
everyone
it.
would do.
Yeah, it does fit. It's just kind of funny. Like
I
don't know,
originally
the
had a much
dramatic.
more fucked up way of doing it.
Of
The
course.
intimidation tactic. My original idea involved him. Instead of the kick where the dude falls off a cliff, it was where he would have ended up on the say
The
on
sharp
the
part of the rock.
say on the Carver's catwalk.
I don't want to know what that is. I'm glad we went with this version.
No, like remember the bodies hanging from the bridge?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that was my original idea. I decided that was a little bit too messed up.
Yeah, but all right. Now that all this is over,
Greg,
we find G the ring.
he snaps, and then you see this orc with glasses.
Greg the barbarian!
Oh my god, let's go!
Greg exists, bro!
Oh, so you see this skinnier orc or half orc with glasses and this sort of like posh outfit. It's like, I say, yes, sir. I say, the documents. I say, the documents I had you prepare to them. Now, I cannot stress enough something about this. Return with the green-eyed skull, or don't return to Kud at all. That is my deal. You have there my grandfather's maps. You have there his notes. One of his greatest missions that he ever planned in his life. And yet the greatest ship in the fleet did not survive the way back. What hope do any of you have? And why would you take a fool's errand? Why would you follow a dead man's tail?
Let's just say we have people helping us this time around.
This talk is better suited to when we carry out this mission.
And we'll
I
bring
think it's
your
better
bring
suited
your
for right now.
Well, then await our return. And see that you'll be proven wrong.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I hope you prove me wrong. There's nothing more in this world I want than that ring.
How far would we be pushing it if you were to ask for a reward once you bring the ring back?
You are literally offering, say, he is literally giving you the map to get there. There's a reason he hasn't used the map.
True,
And,
and I
and
agree.
this is the trade.
Yeah, but to be fair, we are taking a map, going to the place where other people are afraid of going because it literally kills most people that go there, and then successfully bringing back his grandfather's ring.
I wouldn't do it. Just a heads up, I would not do it.
So the deal is we go there, we come back with his ring, and then we get the information about where Sirach
No,
is.
he gave us
No,
the
no, like Sirach, wherever the ring is where Sirach is.
yeah.
Or
Sirach
vice
was
versa,
supposed-
wherever Sirach is, that's where the ring is. Because the
Okay.
last person seen holding Sirach was wearing that ring.
Yeah. So we find the ring, we find Sirach, essentially. Yeah. So I'll take that.
And
Okay.
I have another gift all may like. Two, in fact, because I am feeling generous. One of them is this. As he indicates for another orc to start pulling. I'll say another orc starts bringing up, and he brings this this other book. It tells the tale of a group that decided about 30 years ago to venture up there. Only one of them returned. This is a record of the things he saw. It wasn't part of the original deal. But I feel if I best want to set you up for success, bring me what I want, this would be the way to do. Sorry, this would be the way to do it. And the second is a word of advice. The ring generates a magical aura. You might be able to, say if you get within, within a certain range of it, you might be able to detect it. And with that, I believe our business is concluded.
Can I ask a question real quick?
That's like he's indicating, like, yes, like indicate towards you as to like ask your question.
Okay, where would I go to get information out to like a member of the Solitudes? And also, fair warning, it was let slip that one of us knows a member of the Solitudes, and like the people in Alamus and perhaps all over Nadavi are a bit on alert, looking out for Solitudes.
So by the way, Misha said she would not say anything, and so did Tamar.
I don't. Okay, I'm letting him know that they know about like stuff.
Connection.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that they might be keeping an eye out. You might want to lay low for a little bit before engaging in any activities.
Well, like that they might want to, not him, right?
Yeah, no, he's the leader of the Solitudes. I'm letting him know, like,
yes, but
all the Solitudes.
There's a reason he doesn't leave Kud.
Okay, I'm not saying him. Like any of the Solitudes might want to, lay low for a bit.
I'll say at least that group. Well, I will give Lioness a.
That's exactly what I was gonna get in
Fair
contact. If you
play.
do that for me, that's fine. I
will
didn't
issue
say my
her a
name, but you
warning.
knew it.
And yet, I'm not a dumb brute. That one that got that is in this chair because he's the strongest, even though I am. I'm not here because I'm the most ruthless, even though I can be. I'm here because I know what it takes to be a good leader for these people.
Yeah, I get that. I just did not want to be on your radar, and now that I know that I am quite terrified.
And part of that is knowing who's walking into my home.
I'm going to go hide behind my bigger friend now.
You. As he actually indicates you, Flint. Step forward.
Ah, fuck. I step forward.
Do you want the coat? I'm not like gesture to Captain's flag that I'm wearing.
No, he's
no,
he's indicating for you to come closer.
I'm gonna go closer.
Hmm.
As he like is sitting in the chair and like you're standing like right next to him, he looks over at you. I know. No, technically by the rules, you should be putting your head on a spike right now.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping to
As
avoid.
he's saying that in like a hushed tone, but bring me that ring.
Okay. That works for me, yeah. Okay, can I go now?
If only as a with one message. He's off his leash.
Wait, are you talking about who I think you're talking about?
Smiles has the brand. And you would know that if someone has been branded, that is usually a thing of like you ever seen John Wick, Phil?
He's excommunicado?
He is Smiles is excommunicado. But
Sorry to interrupt. Phil was so excited at that, bro. That was
no,
like,
but wait for it. However, fortunately, his distance combined with the terrain that is nearby and his admittedly intelligent planning has made it damn near impossible to do anything about it for now. Especially with the problems of that dragon. The monster attacks have increased on the seas, as well as other things around. Monsters are getting more bold. Something's pushing them in that direction. So I don't have the manpower at the moment to send a full force to take him out.
Monsters are being pulled in what direction? Towards Girdishell?
Towards the shores,
Okay.
all over. There are some monsters that decide not to attack because they know what'll happen. And yet, they decide to attack anyway. They're getting bolder, braver. Had 2 ships sunk this month alone. That doesn't happen often. We've been sailing these seas for millennia. We know what areas to avoid. Yet particularly, the monsters don't seem to care about us how big our guns are.
So they're running from something?
Or being led towards us.
Gotcha. One last question. Is there a reason why Smiles was branded?
We're criminals. Boy. We're not monsters. Goes too far. I draw the line at children. Word is that there was a few people who decided to make a little bit of a stand up in a passive way. Make life harder for it. Set fire to a schoolhouse. I draw the line at 3 children. We have rules. Bro.
Finn's face
So,
is going to like get very hard as he says that. He says, "With all due respect, sir, I've left my boyhood behind, and I'm the one who's going to solve this problem for you."
Do that, and you won't just be in my good books. I will owe you a debt. I always pay my debts.
no, fuck your debt. We're doing this because this is the right thing to do.
You can't hear this, by the way. He like
Well,
like
okay,
again.
fair enough.
They're talking like okay. Let me move back to the lonely seat. You guys are like here. Finn is like here at the foot of it.
Mm.
Like they're like talking quietly to another. Like Oro has been over there since like. Kind of hate it when he does this. Likes to ramble at times.
Well, if that's all, I'll be heading back to my crew.
In fair play.
I like bow my head and say, "Lord Godek."
And you hear it. I'll say, but as you walk away, he leans Gregor and it's like, spread the word. The hold on that one is to remain until we have confirmation. The ring. I'll say that the ring is here. At that point, we will decide. It's like basically like he's not saying like he's gonna double cross you. It's an indication of like he's telling them, hey, I told y'all not to mess with him until after he leaves this room. I'm extending that.
Oh fuck! I am on the radar.
I mean,
bro.
you are a former Solitude walking into the capital city of the Solitudes, talking with the leader of all of the Solitudes.
The lioness said she fixed this, dude.
Say what?
She did.
Yeah, she said she got the bounty taken off.
She did get a bounty taken off. That was Smiles' bounty.
Oh fuck.
And the execute and like the thing of like no one leaves the Solitudes kind of thing, it's not really enforced outside of Koon. It's more of a
Fuck it.
cultural thing that comes from like Orcish tribe things where like no one leaves the tribe kind of mentality.
Fuck it.
Like the tribe is all, no
I'm
one leaves the
saying
tribe.
it. I'm saying
Say
it, dude.
say.
Lord Godak. Any enemy of Smiles is a chum of mine. And I leave.
She said it, dude. He's such a goofy.
I'm gonna beat him.
Greg,
I'm
said it.
going to beat him.
what
said
the fuck
it.
is a choom, Greg?
You said that
I'm
it's
going to
something.
beat him.
You said that's the slang term that solitudes have for each other.
Oh, you're right. I forgot I did that. Okay, yeah.
He called
I'm
Godak
going
his
to beat
choom,
them
dude.
both.
He called Godak his choom, dude.
I'm going to beat
No,
them
Let's
dude.
go,
both.
Choomfy.
I'm going to beat them both.
Dude, I don't care,
I'm
dude. Kill me
going to
right now,
beat
dude. I got my moment, dude. That's all I wanted, dude.
Dude,
Fireball 5th level.
Phil,
Fireball.
I could die happy for you, Phil.
I'm okay with dying now, dude. That's all I needed.
I'm gonna
Dude,
intercept the fireball, hella.
dude, Phil is King Choomfy.
So, next up, as you were like leaning out of there, so what did you two talk about?
None of your business, right?
Oh, is he talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, stuff. I mean, he'll probably tell you, you know.
It's fine. I can just be consoled with the voices in my head.
That's weird.
Voices in your head?
Two of them.
What you been drinking?
Quite beautiful, I might add.
Oh god, I want this weapon. I want this
Also,
weapon.
you see that somehow he got a bag of peanuts out of nowhere.
Hey, Captain. Is there anything weird about this guy? Other than what's obvious?
We were told that he probably has a.
Yeah. You told
Pod, you
it's-
okay?
I think it was Keeper that told us that he probably has a reverie.
Yeah.
You mean caretaker?
Yeah, that guy, yeah, sure.
Pod, you
just like-
okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I accidentally misclicked.
Okay, I was wondering. I was like, you said like, and then like you swapped channels. So I was like, okay.
No, I did.
Yeah, my bad. I was going to say that, like, out of character, I'm beating this dude with my shield. Like,
Good luck.
Can I?
catching
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Can I just say, Captain is. This guy has a in my head. This guy has a reverie, doesn't he?
Can't say for certain.
He just said he has 2 voices in his set, and he has.
There are also people who are crazy, Virus.
I'm gonna whisper to Varys, hey Varys, should we like get caretaker at some point?
I kind of want to, but I also want to do it in here. Maybe when we're on the ship.
No, definitely not in here. Definitely
Yeah.
not in here. Just like maybe we take him to a room or something, maybe
Yeah.
like talk, you know.
Or like on the ship. Yeah.
We should also probably stop whispering to each other in the middle of all these people.
I would say
We
yeah.
probably should.
Also,
We probably
I can't.
should, but it's probably gonna annoy him more if we keep doing
So
it. So I
Savvy,
keep doing
who's
it.
caretaker?
Your mom.
You'll meet him soon. Did you say
Your
his
mother?
mom is not his
I-
mother?
It's
oh, me mum was a lovely woman.
Yeah, moms
yes,
are
and I'm
great.
sure she was a fabulous caretaker.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Unfortunately, she didn't live. So she did not live long enough to be a true caretaker.
Aw, well, that makes me sad.
Typhoid.
Hmm.
Oh. Wow, sucks to
Well,
suck.
I mean, we
Oh,
also
shit.
don't have to
Autoimmune
be here.
skill issue.
Autoimmune skill
Oh
issue.
shit!
Just level up your constitution, bitch. Just level up your fucking con stat.
That is so fucking mean.
Just GG. Just have a better autoimmune system, forehead. Just put a few more points in con.
God, I kill myself.
Holy
Please
shit.
don't.
Okay. How? Like, do we need to?
Not anytime soon.
No. Do we need to just say, like, I say it out loud as well. So do we need to be here any longer if we have everything we need?
Oh no, y'all are being led out the door.
Okay. No, I mean, do we need to be in Volgank any longer?
Say, or I was gonna say, say do with all the shipping stuff, because at this point, like, it's getting like later in the night. It's starting to get like, like, well, actually, it's about like 5 o'clock or something. Let's say it's like, it's too late to set. It's too late to set sail now. You sail at the crack of dawn.
Well, give me some time to go over these papers then.
Is it too late to sail? Like we can see in the dark.
That is true. I can see in the dark.
You can see in the dark, but it's harder to follow the map if you're not going by the. I would say by where the landmarks are on it, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I know nothing about
True.
sailing. You're right.
You're right,
I
but
do
Amelie
have a lot
can
of-
light up. Amelie can shoot fireballs and light up the area around us.
That's a good way to get monsters.
Got more fire
around
than I
you.
would to do it.
Then we just shoot fireballs at them too.
Yeah, I've got
We're
more fire
we're
than
gonna
I know
run
what to
out
do
of
with.
fireballs at some
I
point.
was like,
let's
you're
be
gonna
real.
run out.
Yeah.
And the
Then
birds
we
don't.
start-
No,
Then we start
I'm
using cannons.
technically
I
spotlight.
doubt it.
What'd you say, Life?
I'm technically a spotlight.
Spotlight. I
True.
forgot about that. Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, what?
Goddamn.
You're a what?
I'm like a living human spotlight.
Might be the most powerful person in our party now.
You might
Yes,
actually
that's
be,
what I'm
because
saying.
I don't know if y'all have seen Kaba's like stat block floating across the bottom. I forgot how good of a stats Life rolled. Oh wait, no, it hasn't showed up the whole time. What the hell?
Yeah, I haven't noticed it. Or
Not
well,
yet, neither,
also
right?
that on my end the stream ended.
Oh, it's going on for me too. I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, it's
Huh.
working on my stream.
No,
It,
yeah.
Like maybe close
Weird.
By the way, whoop!
Oh, it went. No.
I just want to pause that for a second. Like,
Jesus. 21 armor class.
yeah, 21 AC.
What? I mean, that's not too bad. One of my level 5 players has that.
No, 21 AC and 75 HP.
At a paladin? Oh yeah, that's
No, he's
That's
not a
pretty cool.
paladin.
Oh, plus
Flare it.
on.
Also, that's just with normal plate armor. That's not with any sort of magic armor.
Oh god, he's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
have
no,
more
I
AC
have.
than I
I
am.
haven't really given.
And that's without a shield, right?
No, that is with the
Fuck.
shield. That is with the bastion. Because it's technically a +3 total. Because normal shield is +2, and then it's a +1 shield.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just go stay the night. I want to read the book that we got.
Hmm?
I want to read the book that we got.
Okay.
I think it's best to get some information before we set sail.
Yeah, and the book should have that information, right?
What are y'all gonna get? Or what are y'all looking to get?
No, well, like in the book, right? Like what he saw and everything, what he
Mhm.
faced, traps, monsters.
So I
anything
started
else.
writing that, by the way. I will be able to get it to you before, like, the 2-shot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually pretty good. All right. So y'all are going around. Are y'all going to look to say, by the way, if y'all do want to stock up, Savvy, this shop over here is the best one. It's just not a lot that doesn't get stolen or anything like that, so it's just pretty hard to find anything otherwise.
I think I'm good on my end.
I'll go to this shop, sure.
This. My God. What the? Okay. I just wrote for the shop. And you see the shop. Its name is the Cold Hard Bitch. Thumbs up if you get that reference.
I don't, but I dig it.
Let me post the thing. Yeah, no, like I wasn't expecting what came in the shop, but you know what? I'm gonna roll with it.
I only
Lordy.
have 2k gold anyway, so.
Well, so y'all walk
Yeah.
in, and you see like this actually has some. I'll say it looks like some things, but they look like they're from all over. And there's one item that kind of catches y'all's eye.
Oh, it's the half plate.
Yeah, it was
Ooh,
it's the
balls.
this half plate that looks like it's sapphire in Origin. I'm sorry, no,
It's
not sapphire. It looks Urali.
Mm.
It's expensive.
Yeah, I can't.
You are right, it is, lass.
I actually cannot afford many things.
I am not dumb. Welcome to my shop. Welcome to the Cold Heart Bitch. I am named it after my
Okay.
ex-wife.
Not. Ooh.
Can I have 5 potions of healing, please? Just the common ones.
I'll take the supreme portion of supreme healing.
Oh wait, hold up. I forgot to edit the prices. One moment. There you go. Refresh your pages.
Okay. Well, if what I hope is still there, then I would
there.
like the filter. Okay, then I would like the filter of love, please.
Okay, filter of love. That'll be 112. That will be 112 gold.
112 gold. Doesn't say that about. It don't say that on the menu.
Yes, that's because you did not update. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. I
No,
need to save.
it still says 90 for me.
Now you need to.
update.
I'll say. What the fuck? It did not save the update.
Oh, there's a markup. This piece of shit, dude.
It's a markup.
Is this
Okay. Well,
Yes. Can y'all see it, or like when y'all open it up?
I can
does
see it
give,
now.
like,
Yeah, I can see it now.
the markup?
The pendejo, dude. Oh my god.
And he is a pendejo.
So
dude.
yeah, potions of healing will be 62 gold. The filter of love will be 112. What the fuck does this thing even do? You become charmed by that creature. What the fuck, Pod?
What? I can have it in my inventory. I could have it in my inventory. Who knows? It might be fun in bedroom time when two consenting parties both take it.
Jesus fucking. That's funny. Okay.
Yeah, I'll still take the fucking healing potions.
That will be 310 gold.
Yeah,
Amelie would like to attempt to make a persuasion roll to see if we can bring that back down to 90
Make
with
persuasion
a natural
roll.
20 plus 5.
Alright, let me see if he can beat this.
Lordy.
This one has spunk. I like that. For you, 95.
Wait,
You know what? 95. We'll take it.
Actually, no. Natural 20, you get 90. Natural 20, you get 90.
Okay. Nice. And she gives him a 5 as the tip. She gives him the 5 as a tip.
Nadam knew he liked you.
I hate this place.
I'll buy the
So do
supreme
I.
potion of I'll buy the supreme potion of healing.
Supreme Potion of Healing. Let me put the markup back up on my side, and that is going to be 1690 gold. Let's say 1700 square.
No, let's say 1600 square.
1650 lowest offer.
1645.
1649.
1648.
Yield.
I should have done that.
Supreme potion. I'm just gonna add that, and then you said it was 1648, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. The back and forth. This is great. Also, I just came up with this character on the spot, and like the shop and everything. And this is so much more fun than I thought it would be.
I like how he was like 700. No. We're haggling down. Time for me to never use my.
Did you use 5? Did you already have the 5 healing potions in your inventory, Phil?
Oh, I did not.
Okay, go ahead and add them. Take out the gold. Same thing for you, Pod. Take out the 90. Life. Do you see anything you want to buy?
Not really, because I'm not sure how useful these items are. Any like advice?
The scroll of find traps is one of the worst scrolls in the game, so that's definitely not it.
Give a magic weapon.
Well, now if you're getting
Actually-
a scroll.
Actually, yeah, you would have a magic weapon.
Actually, does he even need one? He is like.
You would have like your mace would be like a +1 mace.
I don't really have to go for that, right?
No, it's just like you would. I was like you would be issued a +1 mace, to deal with like stuff that resists non-magical damage. It would be like more like standard issue because it's affordable, but it's good. It's like how in the army, at least here in the States, you're given access to automatic weapons, which are technically illegal for civilians to own. So like, it wouldn't just be like your bog standard mace. Being part of the part of the Guardians, you'd been given a +1 mace to be able to deal magical damage and deal with some of the monsters you would be fighting. So the Mariner's armor would take down your deck, say your armor class by quite a bit, but it would allow you to basically have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed while you're wearing the armor. Oh, I know it's ring mail. That's actually not nearly as bad. That. So instead of decreasing it by like, actually no wait, it might be the same. Yeah, your dex is a +1. Never mind, it's the same. As what I thought it was, because I thought it was like chainmail, like a chain shirt. But like, nah, if it's, I'm sorry, no, if it's ring mail, that's actually like one of the worst armors. Damn, sorry. The split armor of resistance isn't bad, because it's like cold resistance and you are headed north. The +3 half plate is an insane armor boost, because that +3 half plate will give you like the 18. Sorry, it'll have a 19 AC for a half plate. But at the same time, you'd prefer +3 plate now, or +3
Hmm.
plate, because +3 plate gives you a 21 AC.
Mm-hmm. I think like I'm good with not buying anything for now. Then
Understandable. And what about you, Imp?
Him?
This,
It's short for Imperial.
this
Ah, I thought he was talking about the tiefling.
No, no.
'Cause-
Imp is like it'd be like if you know, like you called someone who's Russian Ruski.
I see.
It's not considered like
I see.
offensive, but it's not a nice nickname.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I gotta go get a drink. Anything for you, Jose?
Sunblade looks cool. I.
By the way, the Daybreaker is much better than Sunblade.
It was a lightsaber.
It is a lightsaber.
Surely as a niche use. Possibly.
Against
At some
undead, but
point.
that's it.
Plus
Do you have the
1d8?
money for the lightsaber?
I do. But
You-
then I
what?
would also be a little low.
Hey, old
afterwards.
man, do you take trades?
He's not old, by the way. He's like in his early 40s.
Hey, old man, do you take trades? Oh, 40's old, dude.
No, it's not.
He's washed.
I don't need
His
this.
one.
Nadam
this
is not
lightsaber.
old, but depending on trade, Nadam may take trade.
Okay, I'm
Trade
gonna walk
value go down
outside.
for you though.
I'm gonna go outside, call Drake Siphon into my hands, and walk back in with it.
Bro.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
do this.
god.
I was gonna do this
He
eventually, dude.
tries
I
to
was
pick
gonna
up
do
the
this.
knife, and it immediately damages him. Ow!
This is a very rare item. You don't want to touch it though. It can only be used by like sneaky people.
Nadam pass. Nadam need items that are easy sell. Knife that hurts person that tries to wield it. No thanks.
All right, I tried.
That's fair. That is fair. That is also true. Before Hyper goes, there was two things that I wanted to say. One, I will still be removing the 5 gold from the inventory as the tip. Two, would a filter of love be able to work on 2 people, or would I have to buy a second one?
I
And-
believe it only works on one person.
Okay, so yeah, I'll buy a
Oh my
second
god,
one.
I just realized what you're gonna try and do.
Also at 95 gold.
No, Pod! Pod!
What?
Hmm?
You're not
What
gonna try
is
and give
Pod?
that to Urza, are you?
No, not Urza. I was thinking about Sarka if she ever reciprocated Amelie's feelings and they
Okay.
got to know each other after
Oh,
long periods of time, and it was gonna be
okay.
cute.
Okay, no, okay. Not what I was thinking, but okay. I thought you were gonna use it like a love potion style. I'm like,
No,
oh come on.
No.
I was like, that's cheap.
no, Amelie's got a girl to think about.
Okay, okay.
But she's still heading on Urza.
Yeah,
And has asked Varus multiple times about the offer Varus's mom
Look,
gave
look,
everyone.
look, dude. They're not
She's
officially
away
a
from
thing
home?
right now. Yeah, dude.
Basically.
Alright. Well with that, yo then
This isn't me, okay? This is
No,
Yeah,
no.
oh, no.
Let her live her truth. They're just
No,
shaming
I-
you. Don't
I'm
let.
just, I'm not sure. I'm just saying. All I remember Varus said something about true love being a letter of true love being sent to Sarka.
y'all head back to the shithole.
It seems like fuck boy Amelie's on the loose right now.
Pick me
You
girl
could love
Amelie.
multiple people.
I love Amelie.
Ready? I
Uh,
What?
completely agree. I completely agree with whatever was just said.
I completely
you should go get that glass of water, Hyper. You've been coughing for a while now.
That wasn't coughing, that was
Yeah,
me laughing,
I-
dude.
Oh, but no, but you've been coughing throughout the session as well.
Have I?
So have
I
I.
haven't noticed it.
A
I
little
just
bit.
figured
A
out
little
few,
bit.
yeah. And that's what I
I
figured.
don't
You said
know.
you wanted to go get water.
No, I just wanted to get water because I felt thirsty.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get water too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going. Yeah,
then-
5 minute.
Yeah, 5 minute break, quick. Because also like we're nearing the
I'm gonna
end-ish.
snack.
It's kind of like a shorter session tonight. But that's also because I don't want to start combat this late.
That is fair. Combat usually takes a while.
Uh-huh. Especially this combat.
Oh
Hmm?
boy, that's ooh. Wait, we're going on a boat? And we're gonna be doing combat soon? Oh my god, we're gonna be
You're
fighting
going on
some
a boat. You're
fucking
gonna be doing combat soon.
If my boat sinks, I'm killing
awesome!
every one of you.
Oh my
We'll
god, we
probably
might
be
be
dead first.
ooh,
Literally
I
would
will-
be my fault.
ooh,
I will come back
ooh,
from the dead
fucking,
just to kill you all as a zombie.
fucking
How would
aquatic
it be
fights,
our fault?
and we get to roll new characters?
I don't
Awesome!
I don't know. I'm just gonna blame y'all.
I can just fly away. You won't be able to hurt me.
I can fly. I can fly at you too.
Wait, how can you
You
You would
fly
rather
away
kill
from
us
fly?
than the thing that would sink
I
your
have the
boat?
boat. I bought a potion of flying just for that.
Oh shit.
Okay, water,
No, I
I'm gonna
I
die.
almost gave away a spoiler. Yeah.
I actually can't fly away from you. I don't have it prepared today. Fuck.
And my
Oh,
potion of flying
shit,
doesn't
yeah, you
require.
guys prepared spells.
Wait, why would you go after us instead of the thing
Here's
that
the
would
difference
sink your
too, Phil.
boat?
Flying the spell requires a potion of requires concentration. The potion of flying, no concentration.
That doesn't matter.
He
I
can,
mean,
he
if I
can fly
beat you
while
up in
raging.
the air,
Yeah,
Uh,
but you can't catch me, dude. I'm faster than you.
oh no, I'm faster than you.
No, I'm not. I can disengage and fly up 30 feet. You'll be like, "Oh no, I'm a marshal. What do I
So
do?"
you know when I frenzy rage, I have 90 feet of
30.
movement.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
I
count
can-
to your flying speed. Your frenzy doesn't actually affect your flying speed.
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. Then it's
Ooh.
60 feet at most.
Yes.
Oh,
Your
wait,
frenzy
yeah, you
only
can-
your frenzy only counts either your walking speed or depending on
Okay.
your
I'll
situation
just turn
swimming
invisible
speed.
and
Oh, okay,
leave.
because we used it for flying speed and one encounter. That's why I wasn't sure. Okay, good to know for the future.
Wait, did we? We should.
Yeah, we used it in Galdrim when we were fighting in the pits.
Let me see. The spell that
No, I
I
think
have
I
with
did
the
the
greatest
bound the
range
leap.
is-
No, we did. I think I'm pretty sure we used it for flying because I flew around a bit. Because
I feel like we limited it to 30, but I'll take your word for it.
but,
How
but,
many
yeah, no,
options of
now I know
flying
from
do you
now.
have?
I have one right now, but I plan on like literally stocking up a portion of flying whenever I can, just so. No, and it's not for you. Just so fuckers can't fly away from me.
Oh, I can just
This
cast Earth
tells me that yeah,
I mean, that
was
helps
just about
too.
to say all I have
But
to
like,
do
if
is
they make the saving throw, right, I can chase after them.
Oh, I meant on you, but then I realized it doesn't matter. None of this matters. What am I
Oh,
talking about?
No, okay, actually, no. What is the saving throw?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're being dumb.
No, I know
We
everything
are.
done, but I like talking about what is
It's
the.
strength. You would pass.
Oh,
You're
okay, I
very
would
strong.
pass.
You're very
But
cool.
I'm
You have a
very-
giant penis. You're so awesome.
You have-
Jeez.
I'll just cast invisibility and leave.
Okay, is everyone back? Back on topic.
Yes.
Lord, sorry. Yeah, mostly.
Jose, you're back, right?
Hello, yes.
Okay, cool. Because you were the only one whose light I didn't see go green. Okay. So then y'all get back to the shithole. Alright, well, I guess we're all going up to my office to talk about whatever it is y'all want to talk about, eh? Close the door behind him. Locks it, and then also he like touches it in a few places. Dun, 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 dun. And then you see the side of the door kind of just like glow. Now we have some privacy. So what is it that all of you really tell me about?
But I don't think we want to tell you anything.
Is it about the gods in our heads?
Pop that. Pop. Oh, yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, most people just think I'm exaggerating when I say voices in my head, so they think I'm crazy.
I mean, you do come off as crazy.
I don't think that's my little bit of intention.
can I just?
No, not at all.
Because let's be honest. When everybody wants you dead, the best place to stay alive is to have everyone underestimate. No one really realizes quite how lethal I can be.
Have you maybe, and I'm throwing an idea out there, right? Oro, have you maybe thought that the reason people want you dead is because you're an asshole?
No. Because as They've wanted me dead long before I decided to play up the asshole. It comes with the job.
I think that's the first reasonable thing I've heard you say all day.
It doesn't help that the last person to hold the job before me did end up dead.
Why'd
So
you
can
take the job?
That was the only one that was killed.
Can I just hold the sword?
No,
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I would have stolen it.
I know.
I like you, but I hate
I don't know if you've read up on that in that chair before I did. Well, actually, not that chair. Killed him. Kind of broke. But spoiler. Godak's dad.
Oh, Gordrak's dad led the yeah. Oh. You guys really are a bunch of like kid murderers and shit here, aren't y'all? Really fabulous place.
It's broken. It's bullshit. But it's home.
You know what?
Yeah.
I can sympathize with that.
Godak.
Yeah.
I'll say one of the Godak took more after his grandfather. So when the old man went missing, when Godak was the young, I'll say when Godak and I were kids. Oh, sorry. I was like, yeah, sorry, he went missing before we were born. I was like, I forgot about like where it was on the timeline. Gomash went missing before we were born. Damash was never the same. I say was never the same after that, from what I've been told.
What did you say was the name?
Demash, D-E-M, A-S-H. Basically,
That's
Gomash
Godrak's.
named his son a little bit after himself, and then
Okay.
Demash named Godak a little bit after his dad.
Okay.
He was a good man. Held this job a while, almost as long as I have. But
Maybe
it didn't end well. Especially didn't end well for the guys who did it.
Happened.
He had a special punishment plan for them. Thing to do when you become the Dreadlord is basically you settle all your debts. In every sense of the word. Settled, I say, you make sure the people that want you dead either don't or already are. What did he do for the people that killed his dad? He, instead of going up to Carver's catwalk, set a special place for them. Right? View of the lonely seat. Hanging right outside the windows. Left them out there until the smell was unbearable. Kodak never once bothered, seemed affected by it. You ever want to see someone, say a man who is nothing but sheer fucking will? Determination? Look into the eyes of Godak Ronkek and tell me that's not what you see. He's not the boss because he's the strongest. He is the best man for the job. He was voted there. One of the only ones out of the entire legacy of the Dreadlords to not do it by murdering anyone who would vote against him. He got the support. And he had a little bit of luck on his side as well. But yeah. It helps keep me alive to be an asshole. Bit of fun, yeah. But it's not as easy for us around here. Seen the scars on all, saying all the lost ones. Think they want to be here? Think if they could leave, they wouldn't? Can't. I know the Godak's protection over the lost ones and his, saying the no-kill rule on us basically was their last opportunity. Like they broke laws. No, anyone. We're not stupid enough to risk, to risk our neutral status for taking in anybody that did anything like murder or worse. Sometimes people get told a lie about someone. Get forced out of your homes and you have nowhere to go. So it is around here. So that, as he holds up the swords, is why I always keep Lady Luck by my side. I guess, in the case Lady's Luck. Lady Tamara, Lady of Andra. What do you want to know? And what did you want to tell me?
This hedge, like I hedge thing. I don't have anything I want to tell this guy or ask this guy. I don't know if you guys have.
I think we just wanted to confirm that you had a reverie.
Yes, I do. And I would prefer if in fact did not leave this room.
Well, you're probably going to be recruited into fighting the big ass dragon because if you don't, we're all probably going to die.
Well, I for one misjudged you, and I'm gonna walk up to him, hold my hand out to him, or no, spit in my hand and hold it out to him. You asked,
didn't, but I'll do it just the same.
well, you're not as bad as I had thought you were. So you asked earlier.
Oh,
name's
I'm
Finn
every bit
Fairplay.
as bad. I enjoy the facade.
You're making this really hard.
But at the same time, I do the whole thing for a reason.
Right?
That was my
Okay.
stress. So I wanted to stress that I do it for a reason.
Finn Fairplay, former hand from Gurdishell. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, that's a you.
Yeah, I don't like that you knew that.
Well, I heard that there was a former. I'll say that a ex Solitude was coming into town. Put a couple of the put a couple of the stick up the asses on edge. Usually, those kind of people make a sport out of hunting people like you here in town.
Okay.
But lucky for you, Godak's got I wondered why he put a no kill on that. Luckier than I am.
I assure you, I am not.
And then he holds up sword. That's saying something.
Are you gonna shake my hand, or am I just gonna like?
No, he did
here?
shake your hand already.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, so yeah, he shook it like minutes ago. Come on, bro.
You didn't say he shook my hand.
Yeah, I
You
said
just-
I said he's gonna stand up and shake. It's like, oh, I'm every bit as bad. But then he splits in your hand and you shook it. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, that's enough social interaction for me. I'm gonna go now.
Everyone go to bed. Get some rest.
Yeah.
Need it.
How much longer do you think I'm going to need Roll20 open because my laptop is dying?
You can close it if you need be.
Okay. Yeah. I can just roll my dice somewhere else and
It'll be fine. You won't really need it to roll. We've got like 2 story beats left, and then we're closing out for the night. So, as everyone goes to sleep, I'm so happy I finally get this because this is actually like This is a one that I've been waiting to do for a while.
I bit.
Kaba.
Hello.
You wake up. God damn it! I forgot to remove the grid. You find yourself in a very familiar place. An endless sea of stars and space. right, Phil? And from there, you then see a bright, damn near blinding light. Something that you really, so something you have become a little bit familiar with at this point, as you see him see your patron standing there. You see the great god Helm. Let me post the picture because I actually have an updated picture of Helm since the last time you were here. Life. That is how Helm looks in our world now.
Whoa, whoa. Upgrade.
Yeah, he got a facelift. Ooh. Also, there's another thing, say here with you. This, and then I like that one. I'll use that one. So yeah, what we found, I'll say, in addition, there's something interesting now about it, though. He's not alone. You see this short, armored figure wearing this, wearing these like pauldrons that are like shields with swords in front of them, and holding a sword in the same thing as Helm.
Ooh.
Dawn Spear.
Hi.
You have returned to those who you were ordered to leave behind. As such,
Ooh, I love that.
it is time that you join their ranks and also join in their methods of the advancement of your skills.
I thank you, Lord Helm.
I am not the only one to thank. Because of your friends and their words on the topics, I am permitted to speak on the topics of the Primarchs. You have not held the Eternal Bastion long, but there is one who held it. Who held this tool a long time ago. This is Kiani, the Primarch of Helm. In life, she was known as the last woman standing for her resilience in combat. As she takes off her helmet, and you do see like her white hair. You notice that she's actually not just a dwarf; she is also she's a Duragar.
Mm-hmm.
So she's actually like basically like the drow equivalent of dwarfs. That's why she has like the gray skin and the red eyes. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Kappa.
The honor is my Kiani. I wish to learn from you.
Good. Unfortunately, it does not seem as if training will commence tonight. There is a battle you must face now. Wake up, Kabadon Spear. Wake up. As you guys all wake up to the sound of bells.
Ooh.
You hear bells ringing out like dun, 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 dun. Oro comes in and shouts, it's like, Lost Ones! Man your stations! Get to the streets! Protect the people!
I didn't
And
hear everything you said, Hyper, because you peeked.
Oh, I peeked. Basically, it was like, Lost Ones! Let's say, to the streets! Protect the people! You know what to do! Get lost, you bitches and bastards! And you hear it's like, Urza! On it! As y'all run out. And you guys look around trying to see it. But then you'll start hearing it. I'll say Oro basically is like leading everybody out to the street. I'm assuming everyone like gets up, arms up, and follows him out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all see probably the largest flock of rock that y'all have ever seen. One of the largest that I think anybody would have ever seen, and they are headed straight for Vorgank.
Good thing I bought a portion of flying.
Yes. I'll say, Oro says, all of you! I'll say, Urza! Take the Watchers to the... I'll say, hold up, let me find the freaking thing. Take the Watchers! Go to the catwalk! See if you can stop any that are on the bridge. I'll join you up there shortly. Go, go, go! So y'all get up here. I say normally like this dock, but no, this is also like on top of this massive bridge. So y'all up there doing it, and you'll just see these starting to flow in. But what really scares you is there's this one rock that dwarfs all of the others in the center of the flock.
Is that the thing?
No, this is just like a mood setter for like the carver's catwalk. It's the big bridge that I talked about that carves it. What they do is they haul sea monsters up it, and that's why the bridge is up there. That way they can like skin the sea monsters, skin the catches, the fish, anything like that, and they can then like distribute it to the people for things like food and resources.
Mm.
So like you would have been able to see this from
Hello?
low, but then y'all are like marched up there by Urza. So yeah, that is where we will end tonight's session. As next week,
Okay.
you'll fight off a flock of rock.
I'm just gonna say, Hyper, I took the portion of flying before the fight.
How long
Yeah,
does it last?
It's an hour.
Okay, then yeah, you're good.
I'm
just
sorry.
logging off.
What's up,
I'm
Pod?
sorry. I'm sorry. I cut out for about 5 minutes at the end. Fucking Discord.
It's no worries.
So as I understand it, we're getting into a fight.
Yes. Basically, there is a massive flock of rock headed directly for Vorgank.
Okay. Amelie is still standing. I don't think
You
she's
see
really
it?
standing
Oh,
anymore.
another thing that y'all would see is the ships in the dock are starting to set sail.
We're not fighting right now, though, Pod.
Yeah, no, we're not fighting
Okay.
tonight. Yeah, y'all start to see some of the ships start to mobilize. And another thing, as soon as y'all get to top of that, you see something very impressive. You see the Dread Fleet starting to mobilize.
Oh, okay.
You see the sails starting to cast away. You see, I'll say you hear the screams and whatnot. I'll say the only thing that's missing is it seems like it's only a bunch of small ships.
Hmm.
But you still hear the bells and
Okay.
whatnot. There's only 2 or 3 big ships in port right now. And this one. Which this one is I decided is called the Maw. It's one of the few that's mobilizing. And you realize they're gonna need all the firepower they can get because this is a big ass flock of rock.
Dude, are we gonna have this music playing when we fight them next time?
Uh-huh.
That's so sick, dude. I
No,
love
literally,
this city,
this song is called High Seas Battle.
dude, this might be my favorite city, dude. I love pirates.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
this-
Phil,
this
look
game
up
is
Bilgewater, look
bumping.
up the Burning Tides event. There's so much with that. Actually, before we go, thank you everybody for watching at home. I'll say if you guys are watching the VOD, made it to the end. Hey, you know what? See you next Friday.